Listen. Yeah. Yes, dog. Get that out of there.
Why, hello there. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another live review, rant, the recap, the rest of it to one of our favorite series in the entire universe, which is RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17. It is so good to see you today because I am going to take us back to the OG days of the YouTube universe, if you will. I'm going to take us back there because I used to do this with somebody else and I want to bring them into the room because they're not going to be with us, unfortunately, on Sunday's panel. So this is where we got to get them at. But I want to take us back a few years ago, the beginning of this, before the moves. I have to put a little plural on there. Okay? Before that happened, the original Black Jesus. It's a special live review today. Welcome, my good friend Jamar84.
Hello. Can you guys hear me okay?
We can hear you. Okay.
Perfect. Oh my God, this is like old times, is it not?
We want to thank Jamar for tuning in today and being here with us. I think that's all you need to see from him. Welcome back.
That was such short.
Yeah, welcome back.
I still need Alexis Michelle in the bag for it to be
oh, you want me to go get Alexis? I'll go get Alexis.
Go get Alexis just for the occasion. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Ooh, it's weird to be here on a Saturday. This feels odd. It's been so long. Oh, wait. Yes. Hi. Oh my God. Hi. Hi. Oh my God. The fact that you still have.
Listen, back in the iPhone days, Jamar, if you will, I've since upgraded to a microphone and a camera. Thank you, Jesus. It took almost a decade, but you know me, procrastinator.
I don't think you'll ever get rid of that. You're probably laminated somewhere in a frame one day.
Has to be. I gotta move this microphone though. She needs to be lower. Yep, there we go. That's what we need to do. And I need to push this camera back. Oh, stay over here. We want to make sure we get the merch and RuPaul's book, of course. Of course, RuPaul's book. I just need to next time she's having one of those meetings again, I need to come with my MP3, okay? Not MP3, my God, flash.
Okay.
Drives.
So you can go into the confessional with your cardigan.
That's right. But listen, thanks again for being here, friend. And also, sad we won't have you on tomorrow's panel, but we will have a nice cast of people there to, of course, commentate on this week's episode. So, Jamar, we're going to do something different because normally we do like links and stuff early, but we're actually going to do that at the end of this video, which lets us get right into the nitty gritty of things. And also, we have to warn people of what is to come. Disclaimer.
Okay.
No,
I'm having such a good time with this season so far.
I am too. I'm gonna have an even better time when I get my opinion out today. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty-Rants or program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect every opinion of every human being on the planet. I promise it. No hate speech to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in because Matty and Jamar are talkers. Matty is a talker and Jamar is a starer. Word. You may be here for a while. Please do not post any spoilers in the chat. If you feel uncomfortable reviewing this program, consume some Matty and have yourself a good poot. Gas. Shout out to JMCO. Thank you so much for the tippy poo. I haven't even dropped the jar just yet. Thank you. This is going to go towards my passport money because Matty has to apply for that ASAP. So Yeah, because she's going to Mexico in a couple of months. And the UK next year for DragCon. But yes, thank you so much, JMCL. I appreciate you for some kitty litter. Actually, we'll put that towards some kitty litter. I need to buy some more. In honor of Harmona Lisa. Sadness. Thank you so much, JMCL. We appreciate you. Yeah, I've got this up, kind of long enough, but you should get the gist of it here. We're here for the gags and the giggles, okay? We don't mean nothing personal to these people. We actually go to their shows. We tip the dolls. We buy merch. I have a drawer dedicated just for and
I have a
a
vanilla
part
folder.
of my closet. So yeah, like bags and bags. I have all this stuff in my house. So please don't do me on that sort of level. Both me and Jamar can actually clock in for this friend. We both we've both done drag, regardless of if you had retired or not, friend. I forgot.
I'm gonna hold that bit until.
Okay, listen.
I
don't want to eat the microphone, but I will chew on that. But we're coming from a place of respect at the same time. I'm a geek and I'm a cackle a little bit. And I am going to talk about some of these girls. I'm going to talk about the nogging that we witnessed on this good, blessed episode. Even though I enjoyed the nogging, I actually enjoyed myself. But I was like, I didn't know if we were doing hand signals and doing crossing guard routines and stuff, looking like Lieutenant Dangle out there, trying to make sure these girls moved around. But it was a fun show. And honestly, I thought that I was kind of gagged because bitch, when I say it was a snowy day for that alter ego lip sync. But it was a good snow. I was here for the skiing, Jamar. You hear me? I was here for the house.
That. I was worried. I said, what song are they going to do?
I knew it was going to be alter ego. Y'all tried me. I'm like, nah, it's not going to be that one. I'm like, no, it should be alter ego.
Persuasive.
No.
Because I didn't think they were going to put both verses in there.
But you remember, the clubs and the bars play the alter ego right now, and everybody likes the song. So I was like, no, they got to do that, right? But when we get to Ariana Grande's Yes and.
It never happened.
It shouldn't have happened.
It never happened.
It shouldn't have happened. What was that? I was like, oh no.
What a waste. What a waste.
You could have had the top two lip sync to that song, and then whoever won that just chooses who goes on.
I'm glad they had the better lip sync for the better songs.
True.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Last thing before we start this up here today, if you do want to drop a tippy poo in our jars, thank you, JMCL, for this one earlier. Please and thank you. PayPal.me /MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo /Rants. Jamar's Cash App is $Nova84. Again, let's have fun today. We're going to talk about the show. I've spent a very long time getting these screen grabs together because, bitch, this episode had a lot going on. A lot going on today. From the beginning to the runway itself, Untucked actually delivered. I was like, oh.
Untucked is fun again. Thank you. Shout out to the producers and the cast this time. The producers are doing a great job, especially for next week preview, where they did what I wanted them to do last week. I was like, yes, the receipt. Let's talk about the things.
I said, you better put up. And I'm talking about they gave them a goddamn binder. It was giving Monique Samuels at for the Potomac Housewives, bitch. I was like, oh no, we're doing this. The circus. This is gonna be so much fun. And the messy. Yeah. The delusion of Joella. We are getting there today. Couldn't believe it. I said, I can't believe it's not butter. Yes, she was. It's margarine, all right. Okay, not marmalade, because that's polish. But
okay, that's a good drag.
Yeah. We got some super chats I want to get to. Thank you so much, baby. This was a super chat earlier before the live even started. Thank you, my love. Now I see why they didn't tell us ages at the beginning. Ooh, Lexi is the old one. Dang, these queens are young. Don't get me started. I said there's playfulness to it, which is why I'm not offended. But there are people who on the outside of the show do take that and run with it. And there is a lot of ageism in this fandom. Don't even play. There is. So, but I thought it was wild the shit they were saying about a 34-year-old with some roller skates. I thought it was wild. I was like, y'all, Honey, I can still do this
like
pretty much
or something.
Damn near the same things I used to do when in my 20s and my teens as a gymnast. And Jamar would tell you, honey, I will drop into a split quick. I will go into a backflip without any problems. It's nothing. A girl need to stretch though. I'll be real with that. If I do it, it's done. I'm gonna be sore afterwards. But if I stretch before, get ready because here I come. Because she drank her water that day and took her multivitamin. Ninetail, thank you for the super chat. I need to laugh, Maddie. I was door dashing last night. Snow flurries are coming down, literally dashing through the snow. Sorry, I had to do it. You gave me room for that. Delivered to a house that didn't have the lights on and fell down the stairs. No. And I hope they didn't use a door cam for a TikTok later. Sue, I'm not telling you that. There's some people. Ninetail, I hope that your back isn't too sore right now, or if you landed on your 6 that it's okay. So I wish you well and all my love to you, baby. I love you, Mystique. How you doing, Lenny? Peace to Mateo, the other Matt. Joella reading with that treasure troll hair on child, and when is 34 years old, the girls need sleep and drink water, child. I said I'm over here 38 and look younger than some of the people on the show, but I'll be quiet.
They should hope to see 34.
Yes. And are you ready? Let's go ahead and get into it today, friend. Circus. Of course, I have us in Bob's Burgers today because I feel like this would be a fun location, and I feel that Linda Belcher is one of my friends in my head. I'm considered Ginger on the phone. Okay, wild card. Thank you for the super chat. I just have one thing to say. Thank God for Lexi Love. I didn't like this episode that much, but I love the messiness of the cast. Oh, I need to put this on Do Not Disturb, but thank you. I appreciate the Cash App Tippy Poo. Aunties in the building. That's right. Me and Jamar apparently are aunties.
Decrepit.
Meanwhile, okay.
Hello.
Do.
You wore y'all out.
Get out my face. Because that moment in Untucked with Lana and Corey and Anya was very panel in person energy when we are just talking.
Oh yes. I was
very
like, girl,
that. I was like, oh.
Corey was that was a very panelist response.
The full it's Lana for me being just aghast. Like, how dare she? I thought that was so funny. Like,
how dare you?
She's like, girl, you could have said one thing. No. You just started reading. I could have talked about that whole show you did. I said, oh, we'll get there in a second. I had a field day in Untucked, and I'm gonna talk about them individually because there are folks who I see playing. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. However, there are others who I know are here for the shits and giggles. Sam Star, I know you're here for the shits and giggles. You are definitely going to be an antagonizer this season, and I see it's going to be funny. We'll see how much of a devil
she said Corey at the 7. I said Corey 7.
Oh, Lucky did too. I was gagged. I'm like, for the outfit? Who? Are you what? Hold on now. I said circus. Y'all let that go. And Anya had a point where it was like, well, how come we're gonna let you be number one when technically your makeup was y'all, and then some of your outfits weren't giving, but we voted on talent, and now we're doing this based off of outfits. Okay, I said,
we did like, girl.
See, I'm here for that kind of conversation because it's like, okay, you're gonna do that, but we did it this way. But again, in my opinion, it's about Acacia. Because you are already in the bottom. Now it's about who do I want to lip sync against to stay here versus what y'all hosts think. Just being real.
Because it don't even really matter. If I'm already know I'm lip syncing, I'm putting the person in the bottom who I want to perform against.
Yes.
Thank y'all for weaponizing it.
Like, I'm ruining whatever votes. And if I end up staying and you bitches are mad, we'll talk about how I ended up in the bottom the first week. So I thank you. I was actually here for Acacia this week. I was like, okay, bitch, please start playing the game. Don't let these girls run over you.
You better, or you're going to be out the door.
We've seen it too many times with this show. Peace. Thank you so much for the super chat. They said no chocolate in the top. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We appreciate you for being here. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe, and become a part of this Rant Pack family. Yes, and if you would for me, please, you want to drop a tippy poo in the jars? Thank you. Mine is down there. It's rolling on the bottom. Rolling in the D. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. And Jamar's is next to his name. It's Nova84 because he don't know how to brand. But yeah, that's how it goes.
It was taken.
You can yell at me later. Okay, but no, Glamourphonic, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App. MTV is tripping, so you're how I watch RPDR now. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. I don't know what's going on. I definitely recommend getting it on board there. I'm always pushing for y'all to watch MTV. We don't need a situation like what happened with that one bull ass subscription company. Okay, talking about I was taking away viewers. I was like, how?
The last letter of the alphabet.
How am I taking away viewers, girl? Like, shoot, you better talk to Ray J and that. Anywho, all right, we're gonna move forward here. You know, no cocaine. All right, I want to ride. Shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez. I actually enjoy her show. This wig is right. Okay, so y'all are gonna have to give her the wigs. I may not enjoy the outfits this week. The wigs were eating. I was like, okay, baby, but I would be pissed.
I want her to tone down that blush just by half a point.
It do look like somebody slapped the shit out of her. You know, those little slapping contests they have. It's giving one.
Like, golly, or blend it out a bit more. I don't know if that's like purposeful, but
I mean, it may be. Ooh. Possibly the light hits her well when it looks like she's been dragged across the street just a tad bit. But I can understand the frustration coming into the room and it being like, oh, you bitches like put me in the bottom here, and now I'm have to go up against one of you hoes, I guess. Which a lot of them are dancing queens, and I feel that pain. Susie toots her damn, I fucked it up. Come on, Maddie, you got the joke. Hold on. Susie toots her toes on the floor. There it is. Her toes on the floor here to summon the next stage of the competition, which follows by everybody getting ready for the I guess talent show that's happening now. Okay, so here's the tea, Eric. The wig that I actually wore for my first performance as Piece of Cake was made by a Casey Forgot. Jamar. Isn't that crazy? I had to look this up because I completely forgot. Like, that was like 2 years ago, I think. And she gave me a deal on that wig. And it was Rudy Stitches that actually made the super chat. And I was like, really? Because I don't remember her giving country teas when I met her, I guess. Yeah. And so she was at DragCon and she gave me a really good deal on that wig. And I'll be real with you.
Wig is like what, $400 or so?
It complete, like the way because when again, Mama's not giving me everything I need, to be real with you. At the same time, as a person, because you know how I feel about the show when we go outside the show and what's happening, I'll never forget that. So I did forget. The name stuck, so we did run by the name, if you will, but I will forever remember that because that wig was everything, bitch. Okay, my wig is everything. I still love that wig. When I pull it out, I'm like, oh, it's wonderful. It's still in I have kept it in pristine condition, okay? Because when it comes back, honey, it comes back. I'm gonna put that nice nasty color on there. Either way, I just wanted to share that. And also, it's Forgot Locks, I believe, is the name of the company that I got it with. And I definitely would check out those wigs, y'all. She got some good shit. She got some good shit there. So I was here for it. Stephanie, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash App. Sorry, I have missed so many lives. Love from Poland. No, don't be sorry. I know life gets busy and time takes over. Thank you so much for the tippy poo. I appreciate you. Maybe thank you so very much. And I hope you're all having fun today. Jamar, are you here for this triangle of black tank top proportions of one, what gives a certain scene of?
Do you see this as being a scene on one of those websites? No.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What's that dude's name? Oh, I mean, we could spin the wheel. What's the short one name that was like, y'all ain't gonna call me no, I only like the white girl. What was his name again? He's very attractive. He's swole though, a little short one. I forget his name. I haven't seen any of his stuff in a while. No shade.
I want to put his name in there. Does his name start with a P?
I don't think so.
That's the only one I can think of.
Not Gabriel. Not him. Mm-mm. I know some of y'all have your accounts that should know who we're talking about here. I can't think of his
Somebody
name.
knows, but
his gauges
we can't let
you
two know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait. Okay, now I don't know anymore.
Okay, never. You know what? I'm afraid this is no longer an actually applicable topic. So we'll move forward here since we can't fall into the, snow bunny trap, but no shade to it all. No, y'all love who you love. I don't give a goddamn shit. I'm at that point where if the right man fall in front of me, God bless America. He gonna be treated to the best bitch cooking down and got you will be beautiful ever. Oh my goodness. Shout out to my bottoms out there. Do what you do. But listen. Oh, did you watch Monet and George's?
I didn't. I get to watch it yet.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna watch it later today though. I got so many things to catch up on. Was it good?
Oh my God.
I think it was good.
Oh my God. It was good. Like they were honest. I'm enjoying this version of the pit stop right now. Monet is doing a good job. Shout out to my sister Monet. But like, yeah, it was fun. George's is the key to me. But yeah, Caribbean King. No, I wasn't. I was just being silly. Please forgive. I'm sorry. Don't take me seriously.
It's so muggy out here.
Yeah. I think they had literally hit something before they did their.
Absolutely, this is gorgeous.
Of course, I still want to be in the rotation with Georgia. I need to be in that rotation. I probably would out toke her, but it is what it is. The girls will tell you. Matty don't even share his. I'm like, oh, I can't share. Y'all be off of it just off of one girl. Elephant over here. Okay. Mona Lisa wants to do comedy for her stand-up. Excuse me, not stand-up, for the talent show.
Whenever I think somebody had said this, and I'm not sure if this is vetted or not, but whenever somebody tries to do stand-up for the talent show for like the first episode, they always lip sync or be at the bottom. Trinity, Jasmine, her Mona Lisa. Everybody.
I was just like, oh no. Like, no, these are not the decisions we're making. Oh no. That was very much, she's going to be in the bottom. And I know that she was trying to avoid Corey in the first week with, I don't want to have her judging me. But I'm thinking to myself, maybe that applies to the room, because had you done that the first week too, I promise you it would not have landed either. And maybe A Case You Forgot wouldn't have been in the bottom at all, to be honest with you. If she committed and delivered. Well, no, I think, Clarissa, that applies kind of to everybody when it comes to comedy, right? Like, she came up there and it sounded like the Wiggles. No shade, but
yeah. And she tried to really save herself. She's like, I feel like because a lot of people don't do comedy, that I should get more points for that. I was like, but if you didn't do it well, then
I hear you. I hear you, but it low-key went into us getting a lesson in what's going on in your neighborhood. And no shade at that, but it took me out of it for a second. I was like, okay, either this is a PSA or she's telling a joke. T.S. Madison and her shared a trans joke, which I thought was the Tuck. I thought Tuck and it was like, okay, that's funny. But I'm thinking you don't have that much time to build something up with the audience, and no one really knows you here yet. So like, it's difficult for them to like receive you, especially because the girls know you only for RuPaul Picked Me. That's all. And that to me was the problem, is everybody already feels a way about you. And now you're like, I'm going to do stand up, and they're looking for a problem. So like, yes, they found it, and it's because you didn't do so well. Now it's like, ooh, harp on it a little bit. So I know she wants them to do that, but yeah, go ahead, Jamar.
I wonder what her talent was, or what she was showcasing on her actual audition, because I don't think this was it. I wonder, why didn't you do that? But who knows?
What would the talent you would be?
I don't know what
sure? Being able to organize a dinner party, I think it would be great. I don't know.
Maybe hand stitching a sweater.
Listen, possibly helping a 13-year-old girl find her emotions would be an excellent talent. Listen, my favorite kid from the Dairy Streets over here, possibly, I got to be real with you. I'm really vibing with this with you. Because she's the only one that looks like this. I'm here for the individualness of this. I'm sorry. I do miss this character on Stranger Things. They didn't have to kill him off.
Yes, exactly what they look like.
Like, it really pissed me off when they got rid of him. Like, full redemption moment wasn't happening at first, and all of a sudden we got to take about, like, come on now. Like, I'm sorry, but Acacia has a mission today. Get someone they think is lesser than them in terms of lip syncing abilities in the bottom. Do not let one of the dancing girls get in the bottom. That's why when they said Corey should be in the bottom with her, I was like, oh, so you want to go home. Because I know Corey would have chewed yes and. No shade.
She got lucky. Acacia got very, very fortunate and lucky that the person who actually did the worst is the person that she could actually beat. Because if everybody else thought that one of the dancing girls just didn't dance tonight, then Acacia would have been in trouble.
I also want to say, why is it different? I love Jewel Sparkles. Let's clock in. She's a key. Love her.
I'm obsessed. Obsessed.
But y'all going, well, these performances were mid, and I'm thinking to myself, honey, I felt that what are you talking about? Like, we got damn near the same thing from Jules. Like, everybody was taking off clothes and lip syncing to a song, just in different like beats and forms. Like Crystal Envy was fucking High School Musical, for God's sake. You know what I'm saying?
That track was very High School Musical.
Bitch, I said Zac Efron is cutting the fuck up in Geesh today. All she needed was a basketball and it was on.
Though.
I didn't
expect her to turn that. I was like, okay. Come on.
Like, the whole I'm like, y'all, no, let's not do apples and oranges here. The girls are doing lip syncs tracks, If you're basing it off of likability, I understand that. You don't like that girl, so it's just not gonna receive. You're not gonna receive
a completely different critique.
But like, let's not.
These are girls that were just plucked right out of the clubs and the nightlife, like who are just regular working people who don't have money to do these big productions. You know,
I'm basing it off of the song. If the song is a vibe, because if the song is a bop, I'm in there. Now, I may look at the outfit and go, let me give her a little, grace in case it's, I understand budget worth. So now what is the performance giving? Are you selling on stage? All that kind of good stuff. Then I'm there. But like this whole, it's just boring. No, girl, they all did the same goddamn thing, but they just had different producers and different lyrics. That. So like, we're not doing it. Was Jules great? Yes. Were some of the other girls a little bit different? Yeah. Like, I like Corey's song. I'm gonna be real with you. That song was everything to me. I was like, oh, this is my kind of beat. Now, shaking that
really
ice
jumped up towards the end. It was the end that really was like, okay, now I'm really in it.
I said, oh, hit that beat.
I was like, come on, there we go.
I wish she did it went a little harder in that dance break.
Yeah, that was my critique. I was like, I love the song.
Bitch,
I want
throw that cup away and start swinging them arms, sister. I'm gonna need some windmill. I need I need air. I want to feel make some energy.
Give that to Kennedy. Give that to Kennedy Davenport.
Okay.
Spin, dip, kick.
Oh, Kennedy went wow. Because that beat was for the row. That was like bow. Shout out to the producer for that one. We'll get there in a second, but I had to listen back. I was like, oh, rewind this back. It was Anya's was a beat. There were certain songs I liked. Joella's wasn't good. All right, so we're gonna move on now. Wasn't and Sam Starr damn near killed herself on stage. I was like, wow, we almost saw.
She held that smile though. She was like, I'm in so much pain.
On her 13th reason, I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, well,
but she looked beautiful.
She did look beautiful. But she damn near, I was like, okay, I saw Poor Things. I saw that movie. I said, okay, she's gonna wake up in some mad scientist's house. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully it's not Bryan Singer's. So listen, now I have to show this photo of Lexi because everything about her is life. She gives me so fucking much. I live for this bitch. Do not send her home early. I am gonna be hot. Like, no, let her be there. The fact that the girls are calling her grandma pisses me the fuck off just a tad bit at 34.
I think that sets her up for a good,
I know they're being playful. I just don't I don't want nobody thinking like 34 is that's up there. It's really not. at all. Trust me. There are punks that have been living out here for years, bitch. So like, please don't do that. And trust me, when you get in your 30s, you're gonna start really liking life just a lot more. To be honest with you, because your fuck it factor gets real high.
Out the door. Like, I've lived too much. I'm like, I can't.
The girls are fighting. I
want to take a nap. I want to take a nap.
You become the commentator, and that's like the best part about growing up, is you get to look at folks looking crazy. So if you're about to head into your 30s, y'all get ready. It's a good time, no shade. But no, I love Lexi, like for real. She gives me so much. LJB, thank you for the super chat. Her comedy was like white person dancing no rhythm. You're talking about Hormona Lisa. I love she was like, it's like horror and then Mona Lisa, and I'm like, I was thinking hormones and then Mona Lisa. I guess I overthought that. My bad.
That's exactly where I was too.
Because I wouldn't expect that from you, school teacher. Eric J, thank you for the super chat. Off topic, I enjoy Hormona, no shade. It doesn't feel forced like the edit on Global with Nelly. Ooh. I'm not. Nope.
I want to revisit that season.
I've had enough.
2024.
I had enough. Okay, I took a nice nasty beating that season, so we're good. Aaron Black, I never say you for the super chat. I'd have spun Corey and Anya's tracks. Love from Vegas. Hey, Aaron, thank you so much for sending me that mix. I'm trying to figure out how to download that right now, because yes, you know I love your sets, for your DJ sets, bitch. Okay,
yes.
My boy can spin, honey. My boy can spin. I was like, oh my God, I'm pretty good. Yes. I was so happy when I went to the bar, and it was a Tuesday night, bitch, and I was there with my other friend, and I met your man that day, and baby, he was on the track. I was like, ooh, Aaron is playing the beat. Jamar, like our kind of vibe, like that good lounge shit with the not the oomps, but that Catronaut kind of feel where it's like, okay, baby, give me.
I was about to say, like, not South Beach.
Yeah, not the oomps, but like the for with the our kind of music. Like if Solange was a
Crockers,
but better. Okay,
F-bar.
Okay, but less racist. Okay, not now. Oh, because it's not F-bar no more. It's not Richard.
Well, yeah, that's been gone. But
okay. Oh, wait a minute, Eric. You know what's tea? Hey, shout out to my friend Eric in LA. We have partied together. You know what's up. And if you get too drunk around me, yes, I will make sure you get home, because I'm that friend. I'm not the girl that's gonna be like, you're embarrassing me. I'm the girl that's gonna go and stop. Time to get her home and scene. Everybody, it's a wrap. But shout out to Lexi Love. I'm here for you this season. Please continue being the best, awesome, most amazing person ever. Lawrence Chaney showing up this week is kind of gaggy, to be honest with you. Like, just for again, we lost somebody recently. May she be in heaven, Vivian, but it's like then season 2 winner of UK. I'm like, damn, this is wild. It's also wild, but also I think, of course, a part of the brand when it comes to television and production companies, that Traders somehow was mixed into this, and Traders premiered this week with Bob. Do you feel me? I was like, okay.
They're infiltrating the system.
I was like, oh, this is so promo. It's so crossover. It's so get into your mind and tell you to look things up. And what do you mean? This feels like Trader. And then they're like, oh. I was like, the subliminal message is devil. Satan.
Oh my God. Remember that period, like early 2010s, when everything was like, all the music was backwards, was giving like, say, all that's weird.
Oh, they're still doing those breakdowns on Beyonce. You should have seen the one they did on the Super Bowl performance, baby. I'm talking about the anointed apostles
can't live like that.
Of Baptist School, Methodist, Aristotelical Church talking about. And when she put her hand in the air, it was to signal Bahamut. I'm like, if you don't sit your crunchy wig, no deodorant wearing naturals that have an ass down the fuck.
You can look at anybody's performance and find something if you wanted to. But regardless, those crazy people are wherever. Lawrence did great here.
Lawrence did do good. It was all about the Chaney, and I think Lawrence may be a good host for Drag Race UK if RuPaul ever decides she doesn't want to cross the pond anymore. She wants to get back to the earth and things. But I do believe that, Lawrence is a good time here. Is it or is it cake? That's how they learn the category for their runway today. So I thought that was cool. And we talked about them pulling in drag queens from other shows to be more present in the workroom and talk to the queens, this and the other. It also extends the who is she and where is she from. Now, Jules Sparkles is a good wing woman. I made sure to say that because you look very feminine. When it comes to Arietti and Lucky Stars, Arietti has their eye on the prize here as they want them to be painted.
They're very unapologetic with their feelings and how
I'm here for it. Not painting anybody, but yeah,
anxious and that they are to hop in the sack with each other.
There's a lot of love in the room. It doesn't feel like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not annoyed yet. All right, hookah.
Oh my gosh.
Because that's what it is. That's what I hear.
I'll bet you, God, that's the sound that it resonated with.
It did. Fred,
now that I think back on it, it kind of did.
Oh my goodness. It gave
it's a good microphone.
It gave peach and mint. Bitch.
That's a good microphone if I caught that. Gee.
Hello, friend in the background. Anywho, now we're gonna move on here when it comes to that. Oh God, I'm alive. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Red Pack family. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here with one of my besties, Pt.2, and we used to do these videos a long time ago together in the same room. Do I have
on
a
the little
picture?
small iPhone watching the show?
Ooh, who are these people? Who are these people?
I don't know how we used to do it that way back then. It was just on Instagram, wasn't it? It wasn't on YouTube.
No. Remember, we used to do the lives, and sometimes I go live on Instagram, and Instagram would then of course shut me down and warn me of being banished and all that kind of stuff. And then you used to come over to my place wherever I was living, whether it was with my man that one time in Pearland, or if it was in the Woodlands when I had that nice house with my brothers and sisters.
Oh yes, the Pearland, yes. Yes.
And that was in the Woodlands. And then we had when I moved to LA, because Jamar moved there first, I was like, I'm coming. And then we filmed there, and then we filmed at David's, and then
oh, I forgot about that. Was 12's premiere.
We did a lot, and we had that iPhone, and we literally just sat there and just
talked
ran through it. And I sat there and did edit for it, and I listened to our conversation over, and I just would nah.
I kind of missed that format that we did for season 12 when we was watch it and react, and that was the video, because it was a lot more reactive and fun. I won't say more fun, but I enjoyed that as well. Yes. But I know it's a lot harder to edit and put together. So
many hours where I would go crazy. You remember how I would just be gone at the end of it? I'd be just don't no one talk to me. By the time I'd be done editing our videos, hours of just listening to speak. I'd be annoyed with me too. But no, we get into Lexi's bones, and everyone oh my God, she's gonna roller skate. Grandma, I'm like, what?
I thought this was a weird comment, coming from Jules, because just last episode you talked about your spine. And you were flipping, dipping, and no one said anything.
Man, I said, hold on. I was like, hold on, T2. Hold on, Autobot. I was like, now wait a minute. I love you down, Jules, but what you mean? I was like, listen, robot. I said, hold on now. And I'm just gonna stand with Jules because I love her. But I thought
I love her down, but I was like, now wait a minute. I
think to me, I'm thinking it's just being playful, and that's how I want to receive it, because I don't see her as being consistently girl, you're old to Lexi or whatever. Yeah, I think this was just being playful, but for some of us, it's like, girl, 34, you're maybe because she's technically the oldest there, so it's okay, we're gonna just
but by
say that,
maybe a year or two, isn't somebody else there
I wouldn't call nobody in their 20s auntie. I'm gonna be real with you. There is no 20-year-old auntie, not possible. I'm just not there. Oh my goodness. But this moment just had me going, girl, okay. Back streets back. All right. I'm like,
she's growing on me. I couldn't really like pick her out of the crowd at first doing like the Meet the Queens.
they gave her more
But
confessionals this week.
she's definitely starting to grow on me a lot more, especially after seeing her perform. I'm like, okay. Because somebody had said, I think
Sam had
Acacia
been
was
reading
just
her
like,
in the first couple episodes. Like,
well,
I've beaten
yeah.
her a few times, but I'm like, Sam, she low-key ate you up in this talent
She
show.
would have. She would have. But I think Acacia was like, you don't want to be in the bottom with Crystal. And I'm like, well, why? We didn't know it yet. And now we know. Now we know.
Bye. But you're gonna mad up. Just my hell when I had enough. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye.
What a time in the early 2000s.
Oh my God, we're back. I'm sorry, I was the Backstreet Boys fan, but that video was fucking everything. I remember the making of it you remember when they used to do that on MTV, where it was like making the music video. Oh.
There used to be so much more extra content on like television and radio to promote music.
Like you would really see some shit go down, y'all. Like no shade, and the fakery and the fuckery and the full bit of it, and like the making changes and like the full. Oh, it used to be such a good time.
They're trying to bring back 106 in Park. I don't know how well that's going to do, but I think that time has passed.
Remember, we saw making for Toxic, like one of the most iconic videos ever to come out. We saw the making of that. Please. One of my favorite videos ever. That whole laser scene. Wow, Brittany, you don't know, girl.
It's always the airplane, the stewardess look for me. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Yeah, it's with her on the phone. Yeah,
The motorcycle, Jamar. I'm sorry, it's getting late. To get it up. We used to eat with videos back then. Hype Williams, shout out to you. I enjoyed everything you did. You had people looking rich that were broke. But yes,
that's the whole point. Glamour, fantasy, sell it.
Bet. Crystal, you always got me thinking of good music. Letting you know that now. I think of good music when I look at you. Take me there. Patty, hey baby, thank you for the super chat. Hey Maddie and Jamar, it's Patty-Rants. Yes, hey Patty-Rants.
I'm screaming.
It happened. It was, you know me. I get my words. It happens. Let's move forward. Okay, Acacia, you have to understand Hermona is intelligent, okay, and very perceptive. This is the second time she has read the room correctly. You came over here. So, girl, what you about to do for your talent show? Are you asking me so you know who to pick for the lip sync? Didn't even wait on it. I was like,
because it's so obvious. Why else would you want to know?
Like you came over here, you rode your dirt bike over here, you know, and just parked that motherfucker and said, "Hey, bitch, what you want to do?" Drew Barrymore wasn't feeling it. Okay, never been in cars with boys. I know that's right.
Who is that to the far right?
Liddy.
Oh, I'm like, wait, who is that? No, I didn't recognize her. I'm like, wait, who is that?
If I didn't know any better and I was thinking if we've never had Drag Race and I was just in the movie, I would think that is our May They Rest in Peace, my Arquette from Bride of Chucky. Okay, before they put the tattoos on. Remember how he fooled Tiffany real quick? Talking about, it's a doll. It's not the size that counts. It's what you're doing with it, asshole. Come on. Oh, I miss those days. My Lord. But yes, this was funny. I thought this was hilarious.
I mean, I know Hermona Lisa's not the most likable person in the room.
I don't dislike her.
One thing about it, just like coming from a show producing perspective, this is exactly the kind of character that you need on screen to rile the girls up, make smart, snarky comments, and somebody that you want to root against.
Well, she's that good Southern nice nasty a little bit, where it comes with a little bit of love, if you will, in the tone and texture. And a lot of the girls, like when Lana had mentioned it, like it's the way that she speaks. I said, "Oh, honey, that's that nice nasty Southern way of talking."
Where it's coded in like, "Hey, baby, hey, sweetheart," as she reads you.
You got to watch Golden Girls and Blanche Devereaux. You're welcome. That it's very that sometimes when she does speak. I know it. I know all about it, honey. If you worked in a call center as a gay man and you know all about the girl. Yes. That one lady.
Like a week.
That one lady that bring her lunch every day. Oh, yes. When she want to talk about folks, when she get just a little too friendly with you. She's going to talk about you too. I guarantee it. But yeah, it's I don't dislike Hermona. I am annoyed sometimes when she has to mention the RuPaul thing because it's like, okay, girl. But other than that, it doesn't take me to a place of losing my mind and being like, oh, but I also get the others' frustrations, and it makes this funny because yes, they are annoyed, but she cannot be tamed right now is what's happening. And now they got to deal with another week, and now they have to see the votes.
I can't wait for that.
This is gonna be
Sam was like, oh, you thought I was the worst.
Girls are gonna spiral, honey. Girls are gonna spiral. Oh, you know it. Skylar, how you doing, friend? Why does Acacia give Johnny Bravo's cousin if he was on the Boys?
Not Johnny Bravo's cousin.
Not Trailer Park Boys. Another reference.
The fact that you know who Johnny Bravo is, I think you're 30 plus.
God bless you. He's not. He's actually not.
Really?
Recent graduate from college, if I'm correct. I did a whole cameo on this bitch. I think I got this right, Skylar. Well, you know they do. Have you not seen Checkered Past, Jamar? That they're doing on Cartoon Network? I know you got my cable login, bitch.
See, I use it for this.
I know you got
use it to actually watch television.
What I'm paying for. Oh, yeah. Okay. You better tip him so he can put on the bill, goddammit. Okay. But listen, but no, yeah. Cartoon Network is now reintroducing shows like Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Billy and Mandy, Ed, and Eddie, and they're doing, and Johnny Bravo. It's all very on specific days, and they do it from a certain time slot where it's like 3 p.m. to 5. Now they've changed it up because Family Guy is now back on. Look at me talking about TV. But your boy I told you I study. But King of the Hill's a part of it now. And apparently before they go into Adult Swim, and Adult Swim starts a little bit earlier than they used to. But yeah, they haven't put Foster's up there yet, Joyce. There was a Boomerang. Boomerang is no longer. I don't know why. If you are interested, Hanna-Barbera, Jamar. Hanna-Barbera.
I don't know why. I always wanted to call it Hanna-Barbera.
Shout out to everyone who is old enough to remember the Spruce Goose movie with Yogi Bear and the Hanna-Barbera gang. If you remember that, you're as old as me. I
was obsessed with Penelope Pitstop, which is probably she reminds me so much of Peach, and I'm like, that's probably why.
Wacky races. Oh, the South Park episode for that is one of the best things that has ever graced television with Elon Musk and Matthew McConaughey. I highly recommend that episode. But no, our apologies, y'all. We're getting into nostalgia here. I have to highlight this because yes, and C Diggy, if he was here, he'd agree with this because that was his show. It's mine too. Daria. I wish y'all lived through that era when that used to come out weekly. I wish y'all
more like it was more not say adult, but like it wasn't like a kid's show. I don't think of it like as a kid's show.
I was in middle school when that came out, so it was perfect for me because I went through a whole phase of I needed to wear a leather jacket. I bought my first pair of Doc Martens because of Daria. Yes, impact. Okay.
I view Daria as like a more slightly mature, as told by Ginger style show.
Someone was told me the grass is less greener on the other side.
Hold on, I'm gonna do Macy real quick.
Okay. Come here. You got the money?
Amanda Anaconda.
You got the money? Okay, I want you to sit back.
You're not gonna tell nobody. I'm sorry, I was doing it for Colored Girls. Please forgive me.
Everyone is traumatized again.
Bitch, I was like, you let Macy Gray do what? Oh no, honey, that would have been my first warning. I saw that face doing that, so you going, oh no.
That's a movie you can only watch once.
I want to get to On Your Nerves so bad, Jamar, but we went off topic. You know, the girls scream about us. Here come another thread. But listen, Anya has trouble making friends, or more so fitting in with the drag community. They're new to the scene. in terms of this. Have you ever felt like that, friend, when it comes to the scene? Sometimes I know you've been maced before.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with this. I want everyone to know. Had nothing. That had nothing to do with it.
Luckily, we started getting into the scene in Houston, and I came across a group of people that were actually very, very kind and open to me. But I have seen other girls from the outside looking in kind of struggle to find their way. So sometimes it can be very gatekeepy. And I think it just depends on how you maneuver, in your particular scene. But I don't think it's a detriment to be later, coming out. I just feel like it depends on what community that you're a part of.
The comment of feeling too white for the Black girls and too Black for the white girls.
That's a thing.
That is very much a thing. And I understood Anya on that level. I mean, look at me. Trust me, when I went to an all-white school, the things I was called, Black Matt was a name for me. And then when I went to the more predominantly other, Black school and more everybody was of color, it became a thing of how bright and like, oh, you are light skinned, baby. And And it used to drive me because I was like, where am I going with this? Because I don't got no white parents. This is weird for me. I'm confused having to consistently tell somebody, no, this is what in this. And then when they meet, they're like, oh, and it's a lot. So I could understand Anya on that level. And sometimes for some of us who may feel a little extroverted, where we can be social, but sometimes it takes us a little while. We like to gauge people. I was trying to remember what her zodiac sign was, and maybe that would be helpful here.
Did she say it on the show, or is it just like...
I got a list, though. I'm trying to pull it up. I like Anya. I do. Some things I'm like, but I like Anya though, and I can understand her.
We can relate to her. I think she has a great personality. Now there may be some styling that I'm not particularly fond of.
Not for me.
But as a personality, great.
Yes, I would want to sit down and have a brunch with her. She'd be good. Sit down across the table energy and CAC. If you will. Where is this damn picture that I have of all this stuff? Matthew, come on. So many pictures.
She better blend in this mirror, though. You better blend.
Please. Okay, they don't have that much time, too.
Okay, because that tape thing, baby, it is a lifesaver.
I have too many shiny Pokemon screenshots. I swear to God. Don't ask me why. I was proud of those moments, Jamar. No, Scarlet. Oh, here we go. Bam. Found it. Okay, so Anya is a Gemini. She's a Gemini. Eric, as you send it to me, I literally... Zodiac report for all those who follow astrology. Susie Toot is an Aries. Lana Geray is a Taurus. Anya Nerve is a Gemini. Lydia Collins is also a Gemini. Jules Sparkles is a Leo. Ariete and Acacia Forgot are Libras. That's why I'm so protective. Joella is a Scorpio. Lexi Love is a Sagittarius. Jamar. I'm sorry. There's Sam Star, Lucky Stars, and Crystal Envy are all Aquariuses. Corey King is a Pisces, and so is Hermona Lisa.
So there's only one of us.
Only one of you, and it's Joella.
And then...
That's your representation this winter, Jamar. You're winning. Cool for the summer.
Winning.
Yeah, no Virgos this season. But no, I'm here for it. I have a lot of Aries and Tauruses in my family, so I always respond well to the Susie Toots and Lana Gerays of the world. I'm here for it. No Cancers. Ooh, the emotions. They ain't gonna be in there. Now, Jules, I'm here for you I'm here for you carrying conversations. I'm here for it. Acacia, who are you gonna pick? I said, oh, yay. Bring it up. She said Hermona Lisa. Now, Hermona was like, I don't know, girl, if you want to pick somebody that RuPaul picked.
What does that have to do with your ability to perform? I mean, essentially, RuPaul picked all of us. No?
So, Jamar, that was my thought. in that moment. But I get it was like she was literally in my face. So like, yes. And there was also proof that it happened. It wasn't done behind the scenes. So totally get it. But I was like, I need you to have a better argument.
Like,
hold on.
What can you
wait a
do?
minute. Hold up. Who was hating on cancels?
Oh, she's, I guess, them being
I
emotional.
said emotions. And it's true. And y'all are. And that's fine. Be your emotional self. You better own those emotions. Okay, I wouldn't play with y'all. Shoot, would y'all have time to stew? Oof, y'all come up with good scripts, okay? Scripts of death. Actually, I think there are more Geminis that are serial, if you will, than anything else. No shade.
Yeah, that duality is a little.
Baby, don't let that other twin come out. It's gonna be work. So no, I wasn't shading y'all. I tried to date 2 Cancers, but they actually talked themselves out of it because they were like, I'm not ready for this. Oh, come on, guys. But we still talk. They're sweet people. Anywho. Oh my God. Cancels, calm down. Y'all are winning. It's okay. It's the year of no, it's not. It's not the year of the crab. Nah, it's the year of the snake. It is the year of the snake.
Is it?
Because Pokemon's doing an event right now. That's how I was getting some shinies. The girls ain't feeling Hermona though. They're like, this bitch. I was like, oh, I'd be annoyed too, but I also be like, girl, let's just see what she do before we all go in on her. Because right now, that's how Joella was talking, and we saw her performance. So, okay. What do you think of RuPaul's outfit, Jamar? While I turn off my heater because I'm getting really hot right now.
Oh, so hey everybody, I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you. I do not particularly care for this look. It gave me very much honey mahogany type of tease. I think that Mother has looked better. Mother has looked better in these outfits. These past couple episodes have been kind of like, eh. But yeah, very honey mahogany type tease.
So I personally love this dress. Down the road, what happened? Who said honey? Who brought it my mama? What?
Oh no, I said it reminded me of honey mahogany.
Oh bitch. I was like, wait, who brought it my mama?
No.
I was like, wait, hold up. Watch it. No, but listen, no, I like this dress. Dress is gorgeous. I
like the color of the dress.
I'm gonna be off camera for just a second here.
I wish I could.
You can't turn off your camera?
Well, I can't do the activity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know what activity you're talking about.
Praising Jesus Christ.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Do me a favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe.
You can hear.
Become a part of this Rant Pack family, if you will. And I appreciate you for tuning in. If you want to drop a tippy poo on the jar, please and thank you in the jar. Rim the glass whole. I appreciate that. It is PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App .MattyRants, Venmo. And also Jamar's is $ Nova84. Disclaimer: this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not. Yeah, you can read it. I already said this too much today. You got it. I'm not reading that comment. I'm not reading.
Huh? Wait. It's okay. We're catching up. What is she saying?
I waited.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Right. Speaking of texture, Michelle was.
Now that was not very kind. Yeah, you better disclaim.
That was for Shishi's comment. Thank you. But yes, Michelle was Michelle looks good.
Yeah, Michelle's been looking really good. Shout out to her for being a trooper by the end of the episode.
She was ready for the pool. Baby, why is she not on there every fucking week?
She just did Canada, yes?
Her and RuPaul's banter
They
is
live.
so funny. Like they be balling like crazy. And it was that like Jamar, I'm trying to remember the part, but it was something to do. Oh, Snickers. That part right there. That part.
Oh
right
yes. He was like, "What you call?"
RuPaul was like, I chuckled a little bit in this, that, and the other for her. And just because I could understand. And then T.S. Madison's like, yeah, you snickered a little bit. And RuPaul's like, what you call me? And T.S. Madison said, snickered. but then it was like, she then said something about, this part, RuPaul going, it's really hard to find a matching colored hose.
Oh yes, that was so good.
It's really hard to find a matching colored hose. And Madison was like, that's right. It's about them colored hoes now.
We all love some colored hoes.
We love some colored hoes.
Yes, Maddie. Yes. And she's gonna be on the preview for next week. When she's like, I do not like this outfit.
I said she's gonna be there next week. Did we win? Like, what's going on? Like, she's there back to back. Thank you, Jesus. But this is the kind of cackle I need. I need this kind of cackle. She is funny. Oh, and I like her commentary. But yes, I was laughing at all of it. Every comment that they made during the runways too. I'm like, y'all, can we please? We're trying to get through this. Ooh, that her Mona Lisa moment with T.S. Madison, bitch. Her Mona Lisa. No. And RuPaul just started guffaw. Like, it's like, yeah. But also, I think Michelle also tagged her too, because Michelle was like, said her Mona Lisa came out and did comedy. Stop.
It didn't help that she, had the runway that Michelle was like, oh my God.
Well, it kind of is crazy because I think Ramona would have lived if Joella didn't wear something literally like it was like more so, dang, we've seen this, but I don't think she would have gone that deep on it if we didn't see Joella come out in hers. So it was like, oh, okay, we're actually really gonna do this. But Doechii is the guest judge this week, and if y'all don't know who this baby is, my God, get your ears blessed, because she is one of the best MCs in the game right now, in my personal opinion. I think she can spit.
And I just played Yucky Blucky Fruitcake on the way home last night.
Was that your first time hearing it? Jamal.
In a very long, no, not the first time, but in a very long time. Because it was like, that was such a, 2018, 19? And then it wasn't until she came back and with Persuasive. Persuasive was when, when you find somebody and they're just like a name attached to a song that you've heard. Like Persuasive, when it was like, okay, this is Doechii. And then Crazy was when she had me.
Yeah, so, crazy.
And that BET award performance, I said that she ripped off that wig and wore that stage out.
She ate that performance alive. I was like, but I still love what she did. I believe it was on the Stephen Colbert show when she did Denial is a River, and the girls' hairs were all connected while she was rapping.
Yeah.
That was everything. I've been a fan for a minute of hers. Love it down. She's just really good. Nissan Altima is one of the best songs she's ever came out with too. She can spit. Put that motherfucking money.
She's getting that weird, she's becoming famous now, so it's industry plant and all this other weird conversation. I'm like, I don't know how y'all expect people.
She's getting popular, so some of the stan groups are getting a little hard in the paint, and it's to be expected. She's getting popular, so they're going to start doing. Do you remember that one time when she did? Do you remember that one time when it is what it is?
She's good. And she's really sickening. Good. Look at this face.
I just want more.
Look at this body.
I really want more for her. I want that breakout to happen, because to me, she, how everybody lives in low-key loves SZA. I want that kind of energy for Doechii low-key. So yeah,
it's happening. It's in the works. She has the talent for it. She's putting out the content. It's just
a lot of us got SZA before a lot of them got SZA. We used to get SZA way before a lot of these kids used to get it. But that's how I feel about Doechii. It's just jump on the train. Just jump on the train. She's a good time, I promise. And is she bi? I think so. Mama talk about it. She's definitely with the community. I got some super chats I got to get to. Oh my God. I'm gonna take y'all back. Remember Undressed, Aeon Flux, and Fear when the Real World had reruns on the weekends? Y'all don't know MTV. It used to be something special. Now it's Rob. and Chanel West Coast doing dolphin laughs. Skylar, thank you for the super chat for the age assumption.
Just
Jamar.
ridiculousness.
I'm currently writing a cease and desist for you. Sincerely, the now 30-something-year-old. They're 23, Jamar, by the way.
Okay, well, you know what? Thank you for whoever it is that exposed you, or maybe the networks are exposing y'all to quality television that we had when growing up. Thank God.
They need to keep a mediocre man on the panel because some only like mayo. Well, listen. Hey, mayo is necessary on sandwiches for me personally. Okay. I'm not eating a turkey and cheese without it. I'm sorry, Jamar. I need some sort of
dry.
like, yeah,
mustard,
it's not
maybe
that too. They go together. It's mayo and mustard. I'm afraid so. Yes, I prefer that on my sandwich. Shit. With a nice wheat bread. We want to digest. Crash, thank you for super chat. Dochi gives me video game soundtrack in the best way, if that makes any sense. I receive you. Speaking of which, Maddie plays the Streets of Rage soundtrack when I play Tekken online. I don't even play Tekken songs anymore. I just have that. It's a bop when I'm fighting folks online. I'll tell you that. Shout out to my Tekken players out there. I've actually mastered Ling Xiaoyu now, and I play her as main. Love playing as her. Hey, 300 plus in the room. Thank you for being here and tuning in to this live about All-Star. RuPaul's Drag Race season 17. Whoa. Not yet.
Okay.
Thanks for doing it. Like, share, subscribe, drop a tippy poo if you feel like it. Crash, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash App. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Y'all are in my car right now. Thank you so very much, baby. Oh, Lord. I got a report. These text messages that come through. Hey, you got I got another one of them today. You got another package over here. It seems that there was an issue with your address. Click this link to claim it. Huh? Like, it's from the wildest email that you've ever seen. It's like, girl, like, come on now. Okay, Jabbar, let's get into these looks today. Is it cake? Up to interpretation.
Sam Star, again, she's beautiful.
Beautiful.
This is fine. This is fine.
That's what Trade said. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. If y'all want to vote in the live chat right now, the numbers are the easiest way to get your point across. 1 being everything, 10s across the board. Mother is the winner of the ball. 2 is I like this, but there are some things you would change and do a little bit differently, but it's still giving something. 3 is a chop.
I like that there's signs of effort. I like that you try to come with something that makes us kind of go, oh, like, tilt your head a little bit.
This reminded me a little bit of a more condensed, smaller version, like a cake bite of Selena S. Titties when she wore that giant gown, almost like the cake gowns that the girls get for their birthdays, where it's like the girl on top of it with the Barbie, and then you can have the piece of cake at the back of it or whatever. But this is more to the point of like, here's my ass versus like cake.
Ooh. You remember Evie's look from All-Star 7? That was like that 4 or 5 layer number that she had. I think it was the final runway.
Okay, I'm hearing you. I see you. And look at that dark Aeon. You were right where Jamar was.
See.
I like this. I think she looks clean and polished, and that's what I expect from Sam Star, except for that talent show, because that end was not polished. That was hospital. Baby. But your muggy wug, your hair was right. I think you look gorgeous, to be honest. So I like this. It's nice. It's clean. Simple and clean. It's clean.
And Joella said that it was boring as shit. I'm like, oh.
Wait, what? Oh, Joella was saying that Sam.
Yeah, because that's what she was like. She was voting Sam, I think 6 or 7 when in the Raider Queens. She was like, her performance was crap. Her runway was crap.
Meanwhile, she kicking as high as a computer desk, bitch. Like over here in front of your idol, giving Midsummer Dreams, mother. Like, come on now, me it's summer. Like, just go off, Queen. But yeah, Sam Star. On Your Nerve is next. Giving Peach Pit.
So I get it. I get what she was doing. You know, Peach, the emoji used to reference the bouquet. She's a peach, all that great stuff. I almost wanted her to have like underwear or something with that.
Underwear?
I don't know.
How would you want underwear on that?
Like something, it just looks, I don't know. Something about it looked off to me.
I wasn't. Jules was like, "Girl, what was she giving on the runway?" And I'm like, "A very clean trumpet skirt and a very nicely done corset is what it's been giving. So at least it's not ugly." To me personally, I thought it was a nice look. The reveal didn't give me what I wanted, but like I thought it was at least nice. I was like, "This is."
But
nice.
I like her. I'm still trying to get used to the fashions, though.
I'm very Dorinda. Make it nice. Make it nice. I thought the category was cake theme runway and not booty cheeks. They said, well, the thing is it cake? So, like, you know, some of us refer to our ass as if it's fat enough as cake. Some people like Little Debbie. Some people like a little sponge cake, a little, what RuPaul said, cornbread. You know, hot water cornbread, like, you know, that. But yeah, I to me, this felt very up for interpretation, so I kind of just let it go at that point. I was like, and mind you, Dark Aeon, probably the prompt was ass, and so girls being like, "Oh, I don't get why she did this." It's like, well, a lot of people were showing their literal butts. So like, what are we doing today? Hair and all. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. If you like to go through the woods to grandmother's house, you go get you some. Go ahead, baby. Anywho, Crystal Envy. I'm sorry, I like this, Jamar.
I like it. I do like it.
The bodysuit's weird.
I think Michelle was kind of the one that kind of pulled it together for me. Like, she's, you know, from Jersey, so that's why she's like overtly like, you know, tan with the body.
Yeah.
This kind of, well, no, I won't say reminded me of that. That's not true. I'm liking Crystal. She has a viewpoint. She, you know, has a little nudge to her stuff.
I hate the bodysuit though. That's my only issue.
Like, I
hated it. It's not even
the fact that it's a bodysuit.
No. I'm here for the idea of the bodysuit. Just something about the skin and her mug don't go together. Because it looks like she did. Yeah, it's a little off a tad bit. Like, you know, back in the day, like, you know, the early Housewives days when no one had a real makeup artist and everybody was painting themselves like completely different colors for their face. It was giving that. But I don't know, something about the idea with this and presentation.
That's really what sold it.
Oh,
you know.
I liked it. I was like, this is I wouldn't have thought to do this. And I'm like, oh, how campy. She's a pretty girl who does camp too. I like that. But her mug is everything to me, Jamar.
Stamped. Her and Sam, as far as like just natural bone structure and you know, really highlighting features.
It's right. It is right, bitch. Oh my goodness. She don't have to do too much with the eyebrow, you know. And then, yeah, I got copper tone girl. So I was like, okay, this body, it looks wild, but like, yes, like this part right here, wow! I need her to go see
something.
They got to go see the Botch Doctors. Yeah.
Somebody said it reminded them of Attack on Titan. I said, y'all.
If she ran out there, I would have laughed.
Oh baby, I would have died.
Full-time cruise. And had the whole mouth open like, man.
I would have lived. So why didn't she do? If she could have did that, I would have screamed.
She can win the season after
right
that.
Now.
I'm here for it. And in case you forgot, could have been the hairy one, since you know that's where it is. The one that could speak. You know, what item is this? Okay. Pet. Help, friend. Help, Jamar. Help. I'm dying.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get words out, but I'm trying not to laugh at my last joke because I thought I was funny. Okay, Petty Shah, thank you so much for the tippy poo here. Jabbar saw me literally drowning, and you saw what happened. He's not that friend. If Scotty was, no, check Twitter DM for VPN info. Thank you so much, babe. Give me a second here. I'm probably not gonna read that until tomorrow, because once I get off of here, Maddie's gonna go into hibernation mode for a little bit because I have barely any sleep from watching this and doing traders and like getting up and doing the screen grabs this morning. I want a moment of nothing to do with gay people.
I still gotta watch traders.
It's good. It's
definitely gonna do that probably before the night's over.
Gays or straights or anybody at that. I shouldn't just say. I mean, leave me alone. I'm in that headspace. I am so tired.
Social battery is depleted.
Yeah, because you know me, friend. I could go, and then all of a sudden, my body will go, "Hey, girl. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah. So your bed, everything."
Like if you don't sleep, we're just gonna shut down for you.
It's like run there now. Roll you up something nice, nasty, make you something to eat, and sit your corny ass down, Matthew. That's where my body be at. Like I'm sick of you trying to talk to folks, because I will run myself to do that with people. So it is what it is. But I'm sorry, we got off topic again. Anywho, I think that she is Gorgina. This bodysuit was interesting. If she were to pillage through a town right now and eat some pivotal characters, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be. I hated that about Attack on Titan. Corey King is next, giving Monet Exchange Work the World outfit.
You know, Corey has an amazing body. She comes from her and Plain Jane. They know how to pad the house down. If it fits the brief, yes? Question mark?
Hey, Core. Hey, babe.
But yeah, she got the shape now.
Oh, because this is the Corey King household over here. We love that bitch. I love you.
You see hard eyes?
I was like,
are you switching to the other side?
You know, absolutely not. I love her, but I just was like, that was me.
Really?
It's all right. Because to me, the body is every motherfucking thing. The girl, yeah, get in there. And it's a nice look itself. But the wig and the eye makeup,
is it jarring?
That's a great word. Mason. It does point in a certain direction. And
Monet love a good kitty cat.
I know she likes a good kitty cat.
Oh, so this is
a
good kitty cat?
It's giving me
a demure kitty cat.
I want Garfield and I'm getting Heathcliff just a tad bit. If we're gonna go into I'd rather take the bad guy from Inspector Gadget's puss, if you will, in this moment, because I know she gets brushed. I love Corey. That's my bitch.
I love Corey too.
Love her down. So
she is giving you the TV.
Yeah, she can't go either, because I'm like, if she's gone, then I need
her in the confession. She's like,
oh. The way she hits, I thought she was about to hit the camera. I loved it. Like
if they did hit it, and
it's just not my favorite. This is not one of my favorite things from them, and that's where I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to say a 2.5 is where I'm going to go. I can't chop her because at least the silhouette was right.
I mean, she has it is there, but
I also want her to do something unexpected a little bit, because when she did the crow thing, I was like, okay, that's cool. This is like, okay, bet I want to see something. I don't know. I'm excited to see where other categories of what she's going to do on the runway, but the Monet thing, I was like, okay, all right, come on, sister. Yes, I hope this is the last of St. Lucia. No shade. I was just like,
she's referencing everybody at this point.
I love a good reference queen, but like, I just want them to not see that for her, because I feel it coming from Michelle. I
Oh, absolutely.
They gonna get you. It. They're gonna get her. They're gonna have to.
Somebody referenced her as like the Drag Race Ditto. And I'm like, oh wow.
Like in the whole Masuda method.
You see
Jamar, it. The Masuda method about we're gonna breed these shinies. I got it through a different country. You know what I'm saying? It traveled across the world. I can't. I'm weak. The Drag Race Ditto is fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. That is one of the funniest things I've heard today. I'm sorry.
It fits her so well. It does.
Oh, that's a giggle. I'm sorry. Oh, Spear Girl with copycat. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa. Copycat.
That broken ass Pokemon. My goodness. Okay. Sorry. Excuse us. Lexi Love is next. You want to talk about theme queen? We're still in MTV.
Okay. She said, I'm going to be on brand. I'm going to make this fit the brief.
If you didn't watch Down Under, and a lot of you didn't, no shade.
Lazy Susan.
Yeah, I got my Lazy Susan tees, but I'm not going to ever compare and concern to that because, whatever. Like, people do what they want with their drag. But I was like, oh, cool. Another way of this being used. And this is different. It's a whole goddamn television. That's the TVs I am familiar with. Them big box set motherfuckers.
Okay, the big box.
That shit was cool. I don't know. This was cool. Now, the cake part.
She had this outfit and just made it fit the prompt. She just wanted to wear her screen.
good for the cheeks. Good for the cheeks. Good. It's cheeky. I wouldn't say cake. It's cheeky. Cheeky, if you will. But I just like this look in general outside of the category, if that makes sense. If I'm going to go into the category, I'm going to be like, eh. But as far as the outfit itself, like, yes, vibe. Love it. It was the headpiece that was the concern for all of us, not the booty. Her Mona Lisa.
Sure. Oh, baby, she was like, sure.
Did you like this?
It's a little mess. It's a little messy because it's like they just look haphazardly just glued to her backside in a not relatively creative way. I don't know why they expected so much more from Ramona. But I like that
skunk look she did. The skunk look was cute. See, cute.
I like I wish the hair was bigger. I think we said that on the panel, but that look was really, really nice.
I like just the pieces she has in her hair. I do like the pieces she has in the hair.
Oh yeah, the wig is probably one of the best parts of this.
I like the colors of the outfit. I think it's really cute, and it does give you that sort of like period piece. I yes, with Michelle, like this, like this. You know what I mean? Like this. Like that was where the mind went. We had to. Did you think that? Well, no one else is going to do it because so many people have done it, so I'm going to do it too. Like I don't know. I guess, but at the same time, like it is drag. If you want to do Marie Antoinette, do Marie Antoinette. But it's like still.
I know I can be safe. Yeah.
If we're going to compare the Antoinettes today, this is 3's better.
Oh,
above that 79 that we saw. If we're going to go do numbers here, God forbid we find out what 79 means in the repertoire of chops and stuff like that. Okay, but yes, I yes, Lana Jarre. Her mug.
I think she's beautiful. I love the tone of her skin.
Yes,
love the tone of her skin.
Gorgeous. Beautiful girl.
This was nice. Beautiful. I was thinking the exact same thing that Doechii was thinking. I said, so how is she going to do this with the prompt? And then I was like, okay, it was very tasteful, very cute, very like magazine model.
She needed to walk straight forward and then slowly turn and show. The fact that she did at the back of the stage is gagging me. And I love how Tia Smaston's like, I wish she would chill, like breathe on the stage. I said, her and Lux did. Go back to my reviews. I said the same thing about her mama because she would walk back, like Lux couldn't stop, but when she would pose, it'd be like, I tried to get all up in your mind. Like, I was like, no, like just sit in it, sister, because you be eating. Just sit for a second and then go with it. Like, Lux would stop. No shade. And
That's
it was
what she
a good
did
time. I
last
was
week
here
too.
for her strut, baby. But you gotta just sit.
Let the outfit tell the story. Don't move it too fast.
It's
You still have to have room.
Trying to get those shots too, because when they get to that front of the stage, they're gonna give you they're gonna give you the nastiest of shots where you're just like, we're looking for it too. But when you run too quick, they've already moved on. Now we're looking at the back of your head, the side of the dress. I'm like, because you didn't just sit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I also want to say that maybe because they do walk this twice, they use different versions of it. So I don't want to just go against Lana here because I think Lana does look good and I'm a fan. I want her to simmer. She is sickening. Simmer on the stove, please, bitch, because the food is already good. We can smell it from the kitchen. Okay, we can smell it from the dining room.
Mm-hmm. She has a great frame, great body.
To me, she is Lana Del C Diggy 1. When she talks in her confessionals, I hear Chris. I kid you not. Every single time she's talking, I'm like, very Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives. Very much that tone. I'm sorry. I love it. I love accents, y'all. Please forgive me. Chris knows I be playing, but I do hear Chris whenever she speaks. Acacia forgot. No. You
know those blankets that you go to your grandma's house and you sleep over, and she pulls out her closet and she makes you a little pallet on the couch.
Better. Do you remember The Conjuring 2?
Barely.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
God.
When they were that tent that was right where the staircase was, and they were walking up, and then the clown comes. I assumed a monster of demonic proportions was about to come out. I assumed so. This gives one of those things you eat.
Whoa. What happened?
I guess the Wi-Fi said, "Hold on, Sister Mary Clarence."
Can you also hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
We good. You remember those Macy catalogs, bitch, where you would go through for Christmas? It's giving. I'm about to see some children like playing with toys outside of this. I'm not lying. Like,
you remember that game that we used to play? All the kids be at the end. They hold the little blanket and then they
in the
throw
gym,
it up and they run across.
It looks like it's a very pretty one. It looks like a child's room. You know, possibly they were painting and gave up. Just a tad bit.
I gave up.
Just a tad bit. It's giving, that one wall we didn't finish. I'm not lying. Now,
she looks like she got punched.
Her wig is amazing.
The wig is
amazing. That hair is everything.
That hair.
Hey, some people like a little floss in their teeth. It's okay. Get you some. Wait, why am I?
That is a severe cheek. That is a cheek.
The cheek is definitely severity. I do love this hair though. I have to focus on the wig. It's beautiful. Ooh, them prestige shots are gonna look real nice, Jamar, for the school pictures. Okay.
The scholastic.
Yes, if you will. I would have said star shots. That's too ethnic. All right, so Arietti is next. I live for this bitch. I'm sorry.
She has done no wrong on the runway.
I live.
Very like futuristic. Judy Jetson. Now, I know we talked about like these types of wigs. People are kind of like, I'm kind of tired of them.
I
just feel like it depends on how you wear it and how you style it and put it together. This works. Because these are the same shapes that are like within the rest of her garment, so it makes sense.
With the ears, with the nose contour, with the chin thing, it all the way her mind thinks, that bitch, you're an artist. You're an artist already. Right. I see you, Libra. Right. I see you. You're doing us justice because the first Libra we just saw, boo, boo. But this.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna hurt.
It's a stoned hole.
It's gonna hurt. You don't want the one where you want to feel it, honey. Not the bear skins. No, baby. You need the protection. No, but I thought this was fabulous. I'm here for it. I like Ariadne. She's cool.
Love her.
Body. Little hippie thing. Little hippie thing. Who's next? Jules Sparkles. Sparkle, 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 pop. We are the sparkle queens. We are the sparkle queens. We are the sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle,
I
sparkle.
love Jewel. Love her down. This
Talk about it. Say it. Say it, Jabbar. Say it.
was not
It don't fit.
look.
It didn't fit for me. Something about it was off in the fit. Something about it was off in the fit.
A little baggy.
Let's get to the back. That's
And
where
then
they killed me.
I don't
part
think
killed
she modeled it because I didn't like. Is that supposed to be a star shape? I think is that a star shape or
It looked like a fortune cookie.
Right. I'm like, I think
Or
it's the
Pac-Man.
shot they got and how she bent over. I couldn't tell.
It was like I actually do like the idea of the broken down Puerto Rican flag. I like the idea and concept of this look. It was weird in the back. It was just
a little bit.
For me.
Just the shape.
Yeah. I was looking for the tag to find out what my fortune was. I was like, oh, what's this about to say? Okay. But yes, I do like Jules. She's pretty, Baba. I was like, that shape is wild. In the back. Mug is right, loved it down, bone straight wig, not everybody can pull. I just fit in the booty.
I mean, she just like, I'm safe this week. It doesn't really matter what I do.
Exactly. This is one of them. This is a throwaway outfit as far as we're concerned, because it's like, girl, they ain't gonna judge me on it. So what? Speaking of people that knew they weren't gonna be judged on outfits, Joella. Did I zoom?
We were all looking like that for a multitude of reasons, Michelle. Okay, so if I have to say a positive about this,
what would it be?
I thought I had one, and then I realized
I just wanted you to have a visual to help you with your positive thought. So, Jamar, what?
I almost had it, but then I'm like, nah.
What would it be, friend?
I was going to say that I kind of like the silhouette of the shape in the front, but when she turned around, it was like it just all fell apart. It all fell apart. Whatever fantasy I had just crumpled. The clock struck midnight.
So my question was, when she's like, it's S&M in the back, I was like, I thought that the guillotine didn't get you right. Like that's what I assumed is what happened to me. Like it chopped her like half of her head instead, because that's why it's red and it's supposed to be bleeding. I didn't realize this was intentional. Like that's supposed to be poured in the back. I thought it was just a shitty job.
I thought she was trying to give like business in the front and party in the back, and it was bad. Even the makeup was a little crazy looking. I don't know.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
This wasn't it. Get her off the stage.
I'm gonna say, Lucky Stars is next here. I never thought
rehearse my life 1,000 times until I had them memorized. You how much I do. You. Only you. What I do.
Oh my God. Listen, I never thought we'd see Blue Waffle on the stage, but here we are. Jamar,
you don't know. I say you don't know how much I need you, sugar. Hey, hallelujah. Amen.
We'll be right back with this episode of Family Matters. Woo! Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Oh, tip of the concert.
The context of that song. That's why I'm dying over here, friend. I am dying. Like, why? Oh, my goodness. My goodness gracious. I just saw Blue Waffle. That's all I saw. That's all I saw. I saw something on the internet people don't like to look up. But let's get to Lydia Butthole Collins, if you will. My God. Ooh, Jabari. Ooh.
Lydia looks much better from the front than the back. And I mean, props to her. She made this. It doesn't look like she finished the back part of it though.
I like the dress though, and I like her makeup. I think it's gorgeous.
She was like a devil's fruitcake. I wish she just. I don't know. I wanted like a horn or something. I don't know. Maybe that's too on the nose. Is that too on the nose?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
You know, they had girls putting American Pie titty whipped cream cherry tits on their face. You know, so you felt like there it is. But I thought it was nice. Susie Toot, last but not least. Susie Toot.
So I appreciated Susie trying to do something different. I kind of like this a little bit. It reminded me of The Emperor's New Groove.
I fucking loved it. I'm going to be
I
honest
like this a little bit.
Lived and breathed for this actually, because this, to me, this was the corny camp that I kind of like a little bit, because it's like, aha, I'm an ass. And to me, I thought this was giving Pinocchio tease when he turned into the donkey or whatever, versus like we took the potion or whatnot, but it also did the Shrek bit when he wanted to be human. I remember that too. So I was like, oh my gosh, but like, I don't know. I enjoy makeup a lot better. I thought the makeup was fine today for me personally.
It is getting better. It's a little less. I think if she uses lighter colors, then maybe it won't seem so harsh. Because like when you have black and dark colors, it really makes your eye look smaller. So this style that she does, light colors, baby, light colors.
Yeah, I can see y'all with It's Not Cake. I receive that. If your critique is Matt, well, it's not the category. I stand with you.
But it is though.
I mean, ass, cake. I don't even think cake is the category, to be honest. I think it's just ass, if you will.
Which, I mean, a donkey
is an ass.
Like,
an ass. Okay, but the whole transformation scene, also, MTV, you make me so sick with the way you put these bumpers up sometimes. You literally were covering Sam Starr's face. You were covering her face at one point. I'm like, yo, wait. Like, you can just put it up for the last 5 seconds. Like, there, and then we'll see it, and then we got it. I may tune. I won't, but you know, because I don't care if you move networks. I'm not watching Rashida look a fool for another season again. I'm not going to do that. K. Michelle was right. Yeah, I hate to do it to you, sister. I know Jamar like that. I don't, you know, I could give his girls compliments, but like, I just can't see Rashida go through this no more. I'm afraid not. Spice can only yell so much. Saucy Santana's corset is barely holding in. You got
Zell still on there.
What was it? What Carly Red, girl.
Lua Prada Fendi.
I've seen you. You are like good luggage. I mean, they keep on bringing you back. My God, sister. Okay,
is she even in the credits anymore? Like, she's just there.
She like just to piss people off, if you will. Scrappy's still there with his teeth. You know, he can't close his mouth all the way because he got them.
It was all a lie. It was all a lie.
Yeah, it's a lot, y'all. I tried watching it, but to me, these are the confessionals. This is why I like Drag Race, because they don't do that bullshit. But this is how it is with Love and Hip Hop. So there I was at this party and event. And I was looking at my friend going, girl, what are you talking about? See, this is not what it's going to be today. I'm gonna show her who's boss. I'm like, what in the physical cues is going on here? There's choreography for these confessionals. What's happening?
Stand up. It's just they're just so animated. It's
like
funny.
They
like
swallowed WD-40 and the joints are just moving all over the girl. What is going on? Like the dudes. It clap if you can't. Like they be like, like what is happening?
You know,
Natalie just leads with her chin. That's how Natalie talks.
Ooh, like a sword.
Bitch. I don't know why she's mad at me. I'm gonna do Natalie. I don't know why she's mad at me. She just want to be a big boss like me. But I'm Natalie. I'm the G. That like it's all neat. Like she's like it's like like a typewriter. Y'all don't know. Like she's doing Morse code with her chin. That's this real Susie 2 this season. Come on, Nat. Go ahead, girl. Baddie, shot o'clock. Susie and Lexi giving Willow and Evie energy. Oddballs win seasons. They do. Sometimes they don't, but they always come back. And they always develop a really good fan base around them because a lot of people can relate to the oddballs. A lot of us can relate to them. But, you know, I like me a little Sootum Tootum. She's a little stupid. I love it. She's a cutie pop. But, yeah.
I love her mind. I'm like, yes, somebody give me layers. Give me, like,
give me
creativity.
Cord. Give me Cord. Give me crazy. Take me to the Muppet Factory. Okay. Like I like that kind of shit, but I also like the other kind of comedy too. I'm the guy who can go between Jim Henson's productions to Paul Mooney talking about current states of America. So like a little ebb and flow. All right. Talent show. Sam Starr, Jamar. Sam Starr, that rhymed.
I was with Lydia on this. She looks amazing. The outfit is cute, but it didn't really go anywhere until the last 2 seconds of the performance. She just kind of walked from one side of the stage, did one of these, walked to the other side.
That kind of happened the whole performance, actually. She walked a lot and did a very timid line dance and then continued walking and pointing, and she was reading other girls. I was gagged.
I was like, now this, you could have just did this with Acacia. You could have just did this in the same week as Acacia because they neither one of them were really like
her and Joella, honey. They drinking that same Kool-Aid. Hold on,
but she looks great.
Super chats. I've missed quite a few super chats. I'm so sorry, y'all. We just get
to talk. Thank God for the tip.
Joella gives me Red Queen, big head and all. I used to love that movie and I don't like it anymore. I thought Tim Burton did too much with it, to be honest with you. Both of Lexi's MTV theme, LeBron Racer MTV themed. Smart, thank you, Crash. NGP category, is it tight? Thank you so very much. Crash, Rant Pack Gospel, Water Branch Tabernacle meets every Sunday at 5. I thank you. Let the church say amen.
Tabernacle.
As long as you know, it would be a tabernacle of Christ. Yeah. Aaron, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my God. Y'all are so nice and amazing today. And I'm so sorry. I'm a little behind on these. Me and Jamar to start talking. I miss my friend. Susie and Lexi giving Willow and Evie energy. Oddballs win seasons. I already highlighted this. What's wrong with me? Peace to Mateo. Y'all want to see a dead body? Jake Paul?
Ooh.
He
did do that. I forgot about that.
And I ain't putting up a disclaimer because that actually happened. Sam Starr is gorge, and I enjoyed the song itself. The performance, I was like, Mom was walking and pointing. Fun. But when we got up here, did I do a play-by-play?
Is she gonna jump from there?
Is she gonna? I thought to myself, call the police. Someone call the firemen. Someone call someone. Listen, there's a lot to live for. Like, you already have so much. I just need you to, you're about to have a great 4 years, girl. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Make a meniscus joke. Did somebody do? I think somebody talked about her breaking.
I was like, girl, you're literally about to be winning the next 4 years. What are you about to do? I need you to come back. That lady jumped to her death. And I know Michelle used death dropped often today. She could be right because there was really not a lot of voguing, if you will. There was more nogging. There were a couple moments where I was
smile, baby.
A few moments where I was like, okay, that was okay. But then some I was like, but this is never gonna be a dip. You would never land it like this, y'all.
That looked like it did hurt.
It was straight up a fall.
onto her
straight
back.
up a fall. The
Yes.
Woo. It's like the Griffin's got new stairs. I mean, my God, I was concerned for her. But yes, you know, she lived to tell the tale again. And that's, yeah, I guess, you know, you can just fall from the depths of heaven, or excuse me, from the heights of heaven, reach the depths of hell and still wake up. But good for them. Left foot, now right foot, and that left, right. Come on, in and out, in and out.
I was like, okay, this is gonna be the song that I want to stream.
It was a bop. It was a bop.
It kind of gave
dance.
to me. Like,
You be in the bar and be like,
yes.
Okay.
Anya turned this to me.
Anya, I had a good time. Yep. Little cute little dance. The wig was nice. Outfit. Yes, but I enjoyed the show.
Okay,
I was
the bath sponges on her shoulders, which is fine.
Very that.
I use them too.
One's for the lower regions and one's for the uppers. You know, you got to have one for downstairs and upstairs.
Pristine.
Hey,
her ears are pristine.
No Q-tips. Those are little washing goes in there. I bet, honey. Little spritz, all right. We're gonna have to bury each other, Jamar. I'm afraid our plots are already full.
I mean, you know what, and that's fine.
Zac Efron, cut the fuck up. Cut the fuck up, Zac Efron.
I feel like if you had played me Crystal's track and then I watched her performance on mute, I would have never put the two together.
Give her a goddamn basketball, bitch. I swear. Where is her black friend with the funny hair? Come on. I'm gonna say it just like that. Where's Corbin? Okay, where is he's going to get his Sammy Sosa color on soon, bitch. But like, become full Christian. Listen, everybody. I said Lizzie McGuire is chewing, honey.
Not Lizzie
I don't
McGuire.
know. I kind of enjoyed it. I did.
She literally turned it.
I don't know why. I like this more than Sam's, if you will.
By a mile.
I was waiting just for a whole bunch of people to come out.
Baby, she got the pit crew dances on there.
I was waiting for that.
Okay, real glee like. Real glee
like they needed to have the tables at school, bitch. Like, please have the lunch tables there so they could just boom. Where was the dance break where they were supposed to clip clop? I was waiting.
Okay.
I was waiting.
The only critique I see people have were like they didn't like the wig that much, which this is fair.
She loves a superstar role, and for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, that's the Molly Shannon superstar role when they're doing the dance performance, and she's like, yeah, like she loves a front row, honey, into that. Yeah, fuck yeah.
And one of these numbers.
One of these
on the floor. One of
these
numbers.
Like, yes.
It's a very like transitional.
You better, she's giving you. I enjoyed it, if you will. Wasn't the most crazy thing ever, but I enjoyed the performance. You go off, Crystal. I thought it was fun. It was fun.
Not to say it sounded like Jesse James Bang Bang. But
hey, there are 300 plus of you here right now. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. We are talking about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17, Episode 2. I'm with my co-host, Jamar84. We used to do these all the time back in the days, slip of the limp wrist there. But we would love if you hit that like button. And if you want to drop a tip, people, please, thank you. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App.MattyRants, and Jamar's is $Nova84. We thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much for the super chats. That is a blessing. I will be way more on top of them if any more come in. God, thankful for the ones now, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I was behind. Shout out to those in the chat too that keep reminding me of them. I don't take it like guys. I'm like, thank you for reminding me because bitch, she's ADHD certified. Okay, so Mona Lisa.
Is it a coincidence that her outfit reminds me a lot of Pheromone when she bombed her roast?
Nope.
Let's just just leave boas at home when it comes to doing the roast. It's bad luck.
I applaud the goal. Okay, I applaud her for trying to at least do something different. Maybe there would have been something more funny within her camp background that she could have done that almost was built into her repertoire of her kind of cheekiness. And, I don't know why she just didn't do that. Like a live number, didn't need to have music, could have just been talking. You know what I mean? Where she's just doing simple things that seem very her. But this was... It's like I watched you talk about some stuff that was serious and then make a joke and then talk some more stuff that's serious and make a joke. And then you hope things get better. So you truly were sadness. Truly were.
We were sadness.
I needed Amy Poehler to sit next to you so y'all's bit could have been better. But it
was rough.
Not the worst comedy. Not the worst comedy.
Michelle was like, I laughed a little bit. He said, I feel like you did that out of kindness.
It's passing for me. Hormona Lisa. And it was just like that, Lisa. Just stop. Like, we're not saying nothing else. That's comedy.
That's comedy.
Oh my God. Yeah. But she looked pretty, in my opinion. I thought she was pretty.
Yeah, I mean, she looked pretty. Yeah.
I want this song injected into my veins. I want it injected into my veins. I want it injected into my veins. I thought it was wild that they were voting her low for this. I can see if they are looking at her outfits and going, no, ma'am. But I thought this was a bop, child. I was like, yes, man. This song, chewed. That one little ice cube that
went out to it worked in your favor, sister. It worked in your favor.
Somehow that made it so much more funny to me because it's like you hit the dip. It was now Sam, I need you to see how Corey spun around, and when they landed, it didn't look like a massive tidal wave is about to hit the coast. Okay, I need you to understand that the earth didn't shake. It was actually not horrible how she landed. It was very boom. I was like, oh, okay, but that it's just the way
just that one cube, just that one.
Could it have been a better outfit? Yes. But to me, I enjoyed the song. It was my favorite song of the night, personally. It's very my kind of jam, my kind of boppiness, and I enjoyed the beat. I wish she did cut up more during that breakdown. I wanted her to put that cup down so
I don't
bad.
think she's not that kind of dancer. Not like that kind of real...
She may throw a little buck, but she not like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Not one of those.
Jamar, no, we're going to throw a 32 in there, sister. It's gonna be a nasty 32 count.
Especially when it be like that, baby. Yeah.
Oh, right there. That breakdown was. I said, please release the song now. I need it to be part of my workout routine immediately. I might do something with it. But yes, it was for me. It was for me. But the leg went up higher than the levels. Yeah, sure. And the dip was clean, and we didn't see her fall to her death. So I enjoyed it. Now, Lana Del Rey's performance.
Look, you set your daughter up for failure.
I did like how this started.
Oh, it started off great. I said she gave you a voiceover, like she's setting you up. I said now you just have to go and sell it to the audience, and again, she's beautiful. Beautiful.
And it's kind of no shade to Lana because the song is not bad. Do you feel me? It's almost like I heard it and I thought she was going to do something different with it, if you will, because it was kind of like the energy is a little low with the song. It's more of a vibe, and I thought she was going to do something that would give a little bit more vibey teeth. I don't know. Like, I didn't hate it. It did remind me a little bit of Zuzu. You know, I love me some Tsunami. Shout out to Tsunami, dear. I like Tsunami.
It was very Tsunami. Very Tsunami type tea.
Yeah, it was like I just needed something. A way of her presentation needed to be a bit different. And I've seen Lana perform online before. I would love to see her perform live. And I know she can eat solid foods, all that kind of good stuff. Liquid diet, if you will. But yeah, this was cool. I wasn't as like to Michelle with it, but I was like, it was kind of cool. It's cool, like the song, the dip at the end, you know.
It was on the lower end, unfortunately. They did, but at the very end,
that leg went up. I said, look at the lighting.
Beginning.
This is when they started, gospel music was playing. You see Jesus in this picture? I'm telling you, look, that was Lord. The Lord said, "You're gonna be safe today, baby." That was the divine intervention. Bam, hit that ground. I was okay. It was all right for me. I want to see Loki. I wish we could have seen Lana do Alter Ego. But yeah.
Now that would have been interesting. I would like that.
And I also could have had
good morning.
I could have had Lexi and Corey too, low key. Because Lexi for me was always going to be in my mind before we even saw the time. I was like, no, she's got to be at the top. She's got to be.
Oh yeah, they set that
like, I lived and breathed for this bitch on roller skates. Don't call an Uber for this one, honey, because she doesn't need to lie on the report. I lived, didn't break a light neither. Had room on this stage. The splits, the cartwheel, the whole performance itself. Mama was utilizing the entire stage. Very much entertaining. Very, very entertaining. Oh my God, Joella. Oh my God,
I love it. Back away 100 feet.
I'm like, girl. Are we talking about your performance?
We wanted to back away for different reasons.
Like, please. Oh, please. I thought Lexi Chuden did her due diligence here. It was fun. It was a great performance, and we were entertained. And this cupcake, oh God, she's hilarious. It worked very well for the lip sync later, actually, as a perfect way to end it too.
It did.
Judges' critiques were great.
They were very honest and said, "Thank you, y'all." Everybody was on the same page.
Everybody gave something for judges' critiques today. I'm telling you, Michelle, Rue, Madison, Dochi, I liked all of it. More. Thank you. Panel did what needed to be done. But rate a queen. Ooh-wee, Jamar. You know I'm going to ask you how you would have rated this. Come on, give me that order. Give me that order. Give it to me.
Okay, let's do it. Number 1, Lexi Love. Number 2, Crystal. Number 3, Corey. Number 4, Anya. Number 5, Sam. Number 6, Lana. Number 7, Harmona.
Well, those are Jamar's rankings. I think I would have had number 1, Lexi. Out of me being fair, I would have ranked Corey as number 2 because I know some of the girls weren't living for her, and I enjoyed it very much, and I would have wanted to make sure she wasn't in the bottom. Number 3, because I feel we must go in order, Anya. Number 4 would be Lana. Don't ask me why. Thank you. Then I do Crystal. Then I do Sam. And then I do Harmona. And not all of that is based off of how they did, but also strategy and making sure certain people weren't going to be in trouble and making certain people make sure they were in the lower ranking. Because I'm like, no, we're going to throw off these numbers. So I'm throwing numbers.
This was a case where the first week was a little bit more. You could move it around a little bit more. This week was like clearly Lexi was number 1 and clearly Harmona.
Lexi.
The others in the middle are like preference, whatever. But
Sam was talking too much shit for me. Girl, I'd vote her low. I would have been sitting there like, girl, she has been talking way too much. Got to get her. Got to get her in the bottom. I wouldn't have put Sam in the lowest portion though, because that's clearly Harmona was the worst. So you are that would have been my way of, if she needed to talk to me, I'm here. That would have been my, you need to talk about it because I can talk about it, girl. I think you talk too fucking much. And then for, Crystal was like, well, what's the tea, girl? I was like, yeah, well, everybody already voted you high, so. Like, I am going to.
Who's she talking to? She's talking to Lydia. Sam was like, oh, you said I was the worst. She's like, well, yeah.
Jiggly Caliente is in the room.
Hey, Jigs.
Hey, Jig. It's Caliente. How you doing, my sister? That crunchy dip deserved that spot. Ooh. I'm glad you called it a dip. It didn't deserve that. I just,
That's too proper.
Sharon Stone being pushed by Halle Berry and Catwoman just fell to her death, if you will. Guess the makeup wasn't Stone. Yeah, y'all give Jiggly some love. That's our sister.
Yes.
When
this must be Sam.
No, Sam did 6 for Corey. This is lucky. I was like, what?
And y'all ask me why.
What?
And y'all ask me why.
I said, Lydia, oh no, girl. Now I don't know if you wanted to avoid drama, but
not at the bottom.
I wouldn't have put Sam even for her falling to her death. I would have, it was a we watched it. You had views, but that girl is going to come for you next. I already know it. Like, why would you put me? She gives that energy. I'm sorry. So I hope you got a good reason and you stand on it. Hermona was nice.
Not nice. Not there's 2 people. Not to put the pit crew and the cameraman above her.
I cannot. I will not do this today. But yeah, I liked how they were messy. This group was messy with the way they voted.
Thank y'all for not playing it safe.
Yes. Well, also the other group did the, it was like, oh, so y'all were playing, so we gonna play the game as well. But Lexi Love and Crystal Envy being in the top 2, do you agree, Jamar?
I do. I absolutely do. And then thinking of what the song was, putting like 2 of the most, I guess, higher energy performers just to make sure that it gives.
I wouldn't have wanted to see Sam do this song at all.
No.
I wouldn't have wanted to see Hermona Lisa do this song.
No.
In any universe.
I was afraid that they were going to use Doechie's song for Acacia. I was like, what are we about to do?
Oh, can you imagine? I'm going to stand here with my tent and let you know that you can come in here. Scoop, do-do-do-do, bop. No, like, I said, okay, no shade to my Caucasian brothers and sisters out there. We've seen things happen before where it's like, okay, what is this gonna? I mean, think about Candace Drag Race, Xana, if you will. Okay, like prime example of she wants to have fun and she's having a good time, but there is no catching of a beat at all, and she's still having fun, but she's not on beat.
Are we hearing the same song that you are? Like
these 2 were turning, and Lexi honestly was going in, but this was a kind of a key for me. Crystal, I have to give you your flowers.
Oh, that was a winning performance. That was, I mean, it was a case you could make for it, and Lexi ate. I was like, she's eating.
Shocked me.
When the song started, I was up. I was out my seat. I said, "Oh, I'm about to get alter ego, man."
I'm glad that we don't look at certain folks as the it all be alls of certain things. Jamar, like, oh, that person said it, then it must. We don't do that here. What we do is poop. I say scat. Okay, listen. Sorry, it's a 6 week Mad Libs trying to figure it out. Where are her dark skinned friends at? Okay, but listen, not getting fed on the bus.
Not in a hotel room.
Ooh. Anywho, I was concerned, and I was glad that this was a lot better represented than I thought. So, like, Crystal, you got one of these for
Lizzie?
Me. You did. It was a lot of nogging. There were moments where I was like, okay,
in
that's
slow
correct.
motion.
That's fine. There were times where I was like, okay, now that was kind of hidden. Other times I was like, but it still wasn't like, what's the best way to put it? It still wasn't as weird as I've seen it other times where I'm like, girl, what is going on? Yeah, no, Lexi's duck walk was fine. Her hands needed better 1-2-1-2s, but like Crystal's slow little thing was cute. I was like, okay.
I knew her knees were killing her during that.
But it was cute. I was like, that doesn't look
cute,
bad.
But I just
okay.
I know your calves and your whole lower body is on fire.
Oh my God. I loved it. Everyone's like, she's Cherokee. I hear you. I've also been told she's white and Cherokee. Either way, we're talking about anywho. They were turning. That's
agree.
the idea of this. They were turning,
Battle.
and the end all be all of our point of any sort of conversation piece where we would fall in the lines of even thinking about if we're going down to layers and whatever, and we're doing all that. Shocked and surprised that these fluorescent beige bitches got up here and twirled. I was like, yeah, because I was afraid of what we're going to see later. I was afraid.
You see
Crystal,
what Jiggly said.
You took off that little bit and said, bitch, all right, here we go. I said, all right, now, when you said the Wakanda rich part, I know a few women in the NFL that are married that would absolutely say that part loud as fuck. Okay? Yes, I knew it. A few people, okay? A few of them would be like, yes, bitch, you better sit for us.
Not for
Lexi, yes, ma'am. The vibe the entire time. I was like, every time they showed you, I was like, yes. Yeah, but Cor. I was like, why they put this in the middle of it? Why would you stop? Please, like, please.
Thank you, editors. Thank you.
Lexi was doing this at one point in time. Hey, and I was just like, oh.
And push.
But it was still funny. It was so funny. I was just like, okay. I still enjoyed it.
They ate.
Mama was crawling across the floor. I was like, yo, this was crazy. This is
Crystal's giving. I'm gonna win the girl group challenge in this season. So
I kind of live that they both at the same time, unfazed, unbothered, unfucked. I was like, okay, the girls, they knew the song. That made me very happy. Like, okay, y'all bitches have been heard this in the club.
And they were performing to each other right from the beginning. I'm like, okay.
So I liked it. I enjoyed it for what it was worth. I thought we were going to get something completely different.
I was happy. I was pleased.
I said, this man's got to be better, but at least the knees was right and she was low to the ground. I was good. I'm still, when we got to that spin up, because I was here for the duck walk at the spin. I was like, okay, Lexi, fine. A portion of it. That split was nasty into alter ego. That's just my alternate. That's just my ego. I was like, yeah, buddy. But I'm sorry, Crystal, that slow duck was kind of cute.
I was gonna say Crystal. I mean, like, she was not beaten by like a large margin.
Ego. I was like, okay, this little puss. That's just my alternate. That's just my ego. I was like, okay.
She knows what to do. She knows what to do.
It was a good time. It was a good time. So yeah, I gotta give it. I'm sorry. For the grandmother apparently got up here and twirled and turned. Stunts and all. And performed. And Crystal, you definitely a Backstreet Boy member, bitch, or NSYNC member. My God, bitch, you were dancing. So I was entertained. Can't wait to see y'all if y'all have to buck again. So I was like, okay, good to know. We are actually going to get something more than what the
performances except for this lip sync later. But
give it what it is. It's more than meets the eye. We ain't going to be playing like that no more with these girls. I'm just going to wait to see them work. I ain't even going to play with them no more. I'm like, all right, let's see what the song is. Let them go and let's see what they give, Mama, because I like it. I thought they did a good job. Sorry, we spent a lot of time on that lip sync, but I really fucking enjoyed it. I was like, this shit is
that was the best part. Like,
yes. And Lexi, congratulations. You deserve that win. I am big fan. Big fan. Get that money. Do what you do, bitch. But I was here for our good sister. Lexi loved getting that win this week. Congratulations to you. Now, our bottom two is, in case you've forgotten, her Mona Lisa. They were given a song that deserved better. This song deserved better. You could have told these girls to change clothes. So they could move around at least move around.
Or change the song, one of the two.
Change the song. They need something to stand still with. Because I was like, oh my God.
I needed so much more from this. I mean, did you like the whole brush gag out the anus
Oh,
bit that
oh,
Acacia did?
she took the makeup brush out of her booty. I mean, something needed to happen. I didn't know what was going on. They were trying to be funny. That wasn't working. They started walking. That didn't happen. You know, they could send both of them home. Hiya,
Honestly, Harmona didn't know half the lyrics.
hiya.
Acacia didn't know some of them either.
Actually, why didn't they do that and make them both have to pull the lever? So that could have been more of the gag. And then let's say Harmona was saved, and then the case was like, fuck, I gotta pull this too. And then she ends up like, hold on. Shout out to my sister
Hey, shout out to
Blackberry.
Blackberry.
Blackberry from Dragon Love. Y'all make sure to send my sister some love. And if you're in Houston, head on over to Rich's, definitely for Sundays for brunch. If you see Blackberry hosting, tip the doll. She is one of the best hostess with the mostest that we have out here. And I love you, sister. I hope you're doing well. Kissy, kissy.
I haven't been to Riches in forever.
That's because you don't live out here anymore. You go to Bulldogs and watch fights.
Oh no, we don't. Child.
Yes, you do. All right, so listen.
No,
I know. I know. Yeah.
No.
Wow, that is the ... Everybody. No. No, I just be in the patio area, bitch. Last time I was with you, we went to Bulldogs. Come on now. Shout to Scotty and company. Listen, that lady said yes, and while she was pointing and walking, had a makeup brush in her butt, pulled it out, and gave herself pink eye.
Okay, Corey was everybody. How did it get there, and how long was it there?
In case you haven't noticed, it was back there. Sorry, in case you haven't.
Girl,
oh goodness,
please.
boo, Matthew, boo, boo, boo. Okay, God, this wig is incredible. Oh, this wig, love it so much. But in case you forgot, won the lip sync by default. And
the other person was lip sync.
Not sadness versus anxiety.
Jiggly, log out of the platform for us, please.
What was the one with the hoodie? I would have used that one versus anxiety. Shy, was it Shy? I forget what that one was. That was such a good movie.
I can't remember it, but yeah. I gotta watch the sequel.
Baby, that booty brush straight to the eye was something. I was like, girl, she said, give me all kinds of gunk in there. Oh, wait, I'm trying to miss work. Oh.
She said, beauty is pain. We try to stay in the competition by any means necessary.
I said, I hope you got some anti-infectant, some sort of disinfectant back there. My God. But I'm sure that baby wiped before she put it back there.
Yeah, she did.
She is a Libra. We don't like to have runny eggs for holes, if you will. All right. Oh, embarrassment. That's who it was. Okay.
Ooh.
Oops.
Indeed.
Oops.
Indeed.
Did I do that? I'm sorry. But I loved embarrassment in the movie, though. Embarrassment was so cute when he was helping Fatness. I was like, oh. I felt the hoodie. I felt it very much. All right. So Harmona, no shade. This kind of gagged her a little bit because she thought she was just safe and that we can live another day. And so RuPaul said that she has to do some stunt work. This gagged me a tad bit because she was like, y'all saw it. Yes. Oh my God. Thank you. But you need to do, hold on. There's work. Yes. If she was playing Mario Party, and for those of you who remember Superstars, not the newest one, but the one that came out before that with the Bowser's part, and you had to push down the Bowser's Blast Off, I think is the game. And you had to guess which one wasn't like the loaded one for the dynamite and blow up with. This is giving very much that tease. But Michelle Visage crawled up there somehow and is going to be dunked. And this is very Vegas inspired. Shout out to Drag Race Live, the show. Okay. And there is it was 2 out of 10. So it was like a 1 in 5 chance there's 2 levers that will say, you're good. We're knocking Michelle down. You can stay in the competition. 2 out of 10. So 1 out of 5 chances of you being saved. So here's my question. If Harmona was saved, which that's what happens, and I was like, really? Y'all
knew that lady wasn't going nowhere.
I felt
y'all knew that lady wasn't going nowhere.
I am happy that she's getting another opportunity to show her drag because this is important for all of them. I get that as a human being, as a person watching reality television. I wanted disappointment. I did. I wanted disappointment, Jamar. I wanted sadness personified. I wanted fuck.
I mean, it was there when they first called Acacia's name. You saw it all right there in her.
That's not enough. I needed the walk back. I needed the words. I needed the lipstick. I needed her to try this again in 3 weeks with them trying to bring hoes back before we did all of that. I would have rather they waited, to be honest with you, until girls were eliminated and then brought them all back and said, here are the levers.
Pull them.
Y'all got to pull and see whoever comes back. And I'd have been a gaggy, but it's still fun. I'm still thinking this is fun. I'm like, okay, here we go. It's going to be a little
It's essentially the chocolate bar again, just with the dunk tank.
This isn't connected to anything.
Clearly.
So, like, what are we doing? Like, did y'all have the hat in front of you at the booth when they pulled the numbers? Like, well, these are the two we'll use. I don't know. That was just how I thought about this one moment, bro. It's like,
I did like RuPaul was like, we need a virgin.
And Michelle got up there and she's like, now what in the hell is going on over here? Okay,
Somebody
that lady can't, she don't even wear off-white to her wedding, honey. It's definitely different colors. Different colors. It was fun. I'm glad Hermona was safe as a human in competition form. I'm like, God damn, we're gonna do this all over again. Now
she gonna eat them up.
Let's talk about this though. Let's have this conversation. You want a trip? You want a trip?
For being
you want a trip? Acacia. Oh my God. I have never felt, now that's a Libra moment right there, bitch. We are stuck. The scales have completely gone amok. Like there's no balance in my life, right? I'm so sorry. She got what? For losing a lip sync and pulling a
lever? So now there's only a 1 in 9 chance that somebody else gonna get saved. It'll probably happen like top 6 or 7.
Hermona, please, we need to know how many days that trip was, because high key, they just said you were going to Vegas. They didn't tell you how many days. Is it a 24-hour turnaround, girl? Is it a 2-day?
Okay, a quick front and back.
And they were just like, you got a trip to Vegas, and I'm like, how many days? And where is she staying? And who is the sponsor? You just said that girl is getting to go somewhere. Is it the Flamingo? Make sure it's not a smoking room. Yeah. Anywho, I was with Casey on this one. Jamar.
Oh Lord.
We finally have an Untucked, but I'm afraid that they're gonna get boring like they've done before, where it starts out real hot and then everybody starts to be too goddamn friendly.
It depends on who gets eliminated. It depends on who gets eliminated.
Yeah. I don't want them to fight all the time. I'm not that girl, real tea. But when they get shady, I'd be like, oh. It's like, oh,
finally,
my ears have perked up a little bit. Joella, I have to give you all of it because your nuts were heavy here to have this conversation.
They were
dead to their face. Lana, girl, you really weren't doing enough for me. I'm looking at you.
But you know what? As much as we disagree, Joella she's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
She told her truth. She told her truth. So I was like, oh. Then she was talking about Anya's performance. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, okay.
I don't think you should win a drag show with bad drag.
Oh, that part when she said crunchy drag or busted drag. She said, I'm not going to allow you to do all that. And it was Lexi on the couch going, I'm sorry. So what is she? I love how Lexi stopped what she was just doing, just to be like, I'm sorry, what? You said busted drag. Yeah, busted drag. And it looks at the camera like, yeah, busted. Like that would be you, sweetie. Like, I can't.
Like, what are we?
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm sitting
my
here.
Chocolate girls in the corner.
Baby, it's Lana being like, Corey, am I crazy?
Like,
you believe
that
girl? Did she really just say that?
Like her. Like, I understand, like, if you said it, it'd be like, okay, you know what, I received it from you, sister. Her? No.
I said, oh, and it's Corey being like, girl.
And pointed out that same thing we all saw at the back of that wig.
She's talking about our performances. It's Lana being like, I was the sister to her. I could have told her about her lackluster performances. I was trying to be fucking nice, bitch, but okay. Ooh,
Let's tell the truth now. You know, the honeymoon phase is over with.
It's Anya walking up in the middle of it, being like, "Are y'all talking about that bitch that was?"
I love Anya. Anya is fun. Anya is fun. She is us. She is us in this moment.
It was such a good time. I was here for it. I'm here for it. I love it. This was a key. This was so much fun, and they had every right to go in. This girl.
Look at this wig. What is happening? What is it? Now I will give Joella this. I'm glad that when Miss Delulu to her right was like, well, who do you think should be in the bottom?
Oh, she told Ramona to.
And she looked around. And she looked around. I said, Joella, if you look around and say anybody else's name, but
you'd be that. I would hate her for that. But when she said her name, I said, I did one of these. Okay.
I said, you earned some respect.
At least Joella's not scary. I said, okay.
You earned some respect.
Okay.
You have the cojones.
All right. And Ramona, you asked for it. So we can't be like, girl, no, you asked, just like Lana did. I needed Lana to actually tell that shit to her face. I think they're just like, we're going to let her have her moment and let her breathe and give her a day. She do that again. Cack her real quick.
It was her being like, oh, y'all shouldn't vote me in the bottom because that means you're voting against RuPaul and somebody who RuPaul picked. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? What are you talking about?
Say your drag is better than the other girl. Say you're more talented than the other girl. Anything but that again. We got that the first episode. I know it to be true. We saw the video. We were all gagged. You even got the offer. Bet. Now that you're here and we've seen the room, it's going to have to be more than that. And that's just how I would look at it. It wouldn't annoy me as much, but I'm in my mind, I'm like, girl, say something else. You definitely have more to the table than RuPaul said this one time.
Like, show us why he picked you. That's what we want to see.
It's not stand-up comedy. It wasn't stand-up comedy. That much. Okay. We know that.
If there's a roast challenge, you would name the girl.
God forbid we get to a roast. It's just not going to give what needs to be given. But other than that, I just something else. Anything else. Just anything else.
Anything.
And I get we can like people, but just as much as y'all dragging Corey and shit, people also have every right to be like, now Harmona. Okay, like we all can be on different sides of the spectrum when it comes to how we view the show. But in a sense, we're here for the entertainment of it all. We're not here to like basically send like messages of evil intent and, possibly bring up tweets from 5 fucking years ago. We're not here to do that.
That was the weirdest. That lady she needs some serious help. Very serious help.
And I don't care anymore about it.
You can't be.
Yeah, I do not care anymore about it.
Did you see what Candy said on the mic the other day?
Now I ain't never gonna talk about nobody's kids. So
now that I was like, now hold on. I was with you right until then because the baby ain't do nothing.
I won't be a part of that equation.
The baby didn't do anything.
Stand behind the racist bullshit that was said. However, everything else, no. Go on somewhere. Get out of my Go on somewhere. Because I don't. But yeah, I'm not going. I can't say that. Deborah would rise from her grave and come get me, bitch. Okay. Shout out to everybody that knows what's going on. I'm not mentioning the girl's name. It was very popular on social media when it comes to a certain situation that happened. So if anybody in the live chat wants to fill out everybody that's like, what's going on? What happened? In case you weren't on Twitter these past couple of days, it was a lot. And Candy was recently at a viewing party and got on the microphone and went in, if you will. So I'm paraphrasing because technically that could have been a rant report conversation. But yes, It's on Twitter if you want to look it up. Yeah, there's a Jiggly. There's a video of her at a show, and she got that mic, and Naomi Smalls was there, and somebody else, and it.
They just let her have it because it's like we all. I don't even know how to find it. It was just on my timeline.
Yeah, it was on my timeline. Someone that was, isn't that crazy though? Like waking up and nobody I'm following just so happens to be Drag Race related. Boop. First thing I see.
And there it was like a 5-minute video of her just dragging her through the mud.
I'm sure Drag Tea with Matt will have that video and break that down.
You'll find it. You'll find it.
Depending on where Jack is feeling, if he's not in the top 20 moment right now, he may break it down a little bit. I know Bussy would have also, because that's also in the girl, this is what's going on in the neighborhood tease. But I said what I had to say about that bald-headed bastard and all the bullshit that they said. Fuck her. I don't want to talk about her no more. I call her Tired. That is the only name I know for her now. Tired. That's it. I don't want to talk about Tired. Because I was sick just reading some of that shit. I was really mad. Like,
and she doubled down on it. It was just like, I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Anyway.
I hate to see this fall, but
back to good drag queens.
That's what you want to do. Yeah, that's what you want to do. I'm gonna hold the same energy that I'm gonna hold for the season 4 winner too, bitch. How about that? That part. Okay.
I mean, at this point,
we're there. We're there.
I don't know what else you can do to just not be at the same level, but
it's eek. It's eek. Can't do it. Jamar. Okay.
What's that?
Back to the pot. Let's rear back in here because again, it's none of our business anymore. We wipe our hands clean of that. These 2 episodes put together, the Badunkadunk, the Raider Queen. There's still 14 bitches up in this piece. Please wrap this up in your own opinion from these 2 episodes. How you feel?
I am so happy with production. I'm happy that y'all are putting together. Y'all casted a great group of people who are seemingly unafraid of the Drag Race fandom. They're being honest. They're giving us camera moments, TV moments. And I'm very entertained. I didn't know, like I was kind of like excited from, the promo and the Meet the Queens and all that, but I was afraid that the content might just not live up. But so far, I like.
I'm a fan of the cast. Oh, you did that. You did that casting. So
there's nobody invisible. Nobody's invisible.
You got some different in there too. Not everybody's the same. You do have some folks that you basically put against each other, and it's kind of set up that way a little bit. And I do like that. This Badunkadunk thing is not sitting with me right now. I'm kind of like, I just look
at it as a chocolate bar. Yeah, essentially that's what they're doing.
You're just gonna choose who you want to stay. That's it. Like, but other than that, like, I'm kind of here for the vibe. I want to see where this goes. I have a lot of people that I like and folks that I've fallen in love with even more. I was already a Corey fan, but Lexi, wow, I live and breathe. I'm liking Lana. I'm liking Anya. I'm liking Susie Toots. I'm liking Crystal. I'm liking pretty much all of them, if you will.
They're likable for some reason.
Yeah, even the ones that are getting on my nerves. Like Joella gets on my nerves, but she's necessary.
She's giving you content to talk about.
This is how I felt about
have it than nothing.
Everybody can't be fucking Grace. Everybody can't be Will. We need Sharon. We need Karen. Oh, I'm so sure. We need Karen and Jack too. We need a Beverly Leslie. We need people that are going to challenge folks and sometimes with their takes on drag as well as life in general. And so it causes a certain banter. It also brings up conversations that may be uncomfortable. And we get that. And I want the girls to read each other and not be afraid of it. I hate that everybody's scared to do something because y'all, and I say this to the people that this applies to as y'all, take shit so seriously that you forget.
It's supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be fun. It's a television show.
It's a pressure cooker situation. They've been there all day. If you had to work for 17 hours in the day, you'd be on some other levels too now. If you were in drag for 17 hours, what? Couldn't imagine having to stand on stage for that long to hear critiques from other people and then have to go back and sit there for another smooth 2 hours probably before they take a break before we then get right back. I'd be losing it, but I'm also like, I'm here for the money. I'm here to make my life different. I'm here to show the world who I am and change things up. These girls are probably going through it mentally. So like people are having fun, but also I do try to give some grace. But at the same time, we're talking about TV. So if a bitch pissed me off, I'm gonna talk about it. But I wish everyone well in the same regards.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Final take. I think this is a good season so far. I am afraid
I hope it stays that way.
Yeah, I'm nervous. It'll peter out a little bit, but I have high hopes. I believe so. This cast is going to hold me together, just like the Can has been doing recently, even with Down Under. I'm hoping the cast holds me together.
Who do you think is going to win Canada? Because that seems to be like a question that nobody can really answer, or it's hard to answer.
For me, I want it to be Michaela. However, I think it's between Virgo and Minnie. More Virgo than Minnie. I think it's going to be Virgo overall, if you will. I want it to be Michaela. Badly, but it's not. It's not. No shade. It's no shade to Michaela.
Enough to know. And even though Minnie has the best track record, I don't see them giving it to her. I see them giving it to Helena Poison before Minnie Wang, but Virgo, I don't know. We've seen Strangers winner storylines, so I think you might be right, but we'll see. It's just a toss up in the air.
I can see Minnie winning it for her storyline alone. It would make perfect sense. And for the pit crew to this, then the other, and you don't even do this for you're finally doing your passion, all that jazz. But I'm wondering if they're going to reward it for someone who's doing it full time versus part time. You know what I mean? When it comes to like how they're doing drag, but you know, not everybody does it full time. You got to pay the bills, right? It's interesting.
We'll see.
It's interesting. So I'd like to see where it goes, but I've enjoyed the season.
Yeah, Jiggly said Minnie storyline from pit crew to winner, and she kind of sneaked in there. I feel like nobody was really even paying attention to her like that until y'all realized, wait a minute.
She also wasn't.
She never even fell before the bottom. Like
she also wasn't jumping into people's storylines too. Whenever it was time to
she was just competing, minding her business.
Me share trauma. Me share too. Dante, thank you so much for the super chat. If two white girls were going to do this song, I'm glad it was these two. Also, whoever convinced Lexi she's old, your days are numbered. Just look towards the internet. DW, thank you for the super chat. Listen, if I were Crystal, me and Lexi would have to fight after this, but Matty would have hurt everyone's feelings if he did this number. I said it. I have worn this out, baby. The way I know oh, girl, please. Like for those of you who watched my reaction, I was lip syncing to have that song. I was like, oh, y'all.
I played that song so much. All last year, I played that song.
Especially for that alter ego. Oh, that part I would have been nasty. That's just my alternate. That's just my ego. You can get they missed the whoop. That was supposed to be.
They took the part out. It probably had it in the real time, but the edit we got was. They should have let that bridge play out more. Y'all have the time.
Because that part at the end is actually like a bot. That's that whole little JT's like talking and that. Yeah, they should have let it go. Oh, Blackberry, you know what's tea. Mama seen me dance. My 30 plus years of age. Oh
yes.
I saw what I needed to see. I wasn't here for the rest of the ass kiss, and I was like, okay, we're good. We're finished. We're that. I was also drained, if you will, because I had been filming Traders that day, and then it's 2 hours of Drag Race. So I was like, oh, honey, we're gonna have to film Traders on a Thursday night. We can't do that on a Friday, baby, because Jesus Christ, so much information to retain. But no, Drag Race is back. The Untucked that I like is back. I have high hopes.
Thank goodness.
I have high hopes. We're gonna carry on, Jamar, with this season. We're carrying on. And I think it's going to serve us well. So I want to ask the chat before we leave, as for guest judges so far, did you enjoy Doechii more than Katy Perry?
I think they utilized Doechii better.
Don't answer that. No, I'm sorry. You can answer that.
I think they definitely utilized Doechii better. Katie set Joella up for failure. I think
she ate, she chewed, she swallowed.
I think they set Joella up for like they was like, oh, she's this big fan, she's gonna kill it, and then we got what we got. And I was like, y'all could have just cut that whole part about her being this super fan out because it did not help her at all.
You're getting so much better. And you're in the following day, you're talking about crunchy and busted.
That's what it was. That's what. Now that I remember, Katie, we were not honest with her.
Oh, that was the. I couldn't believe she said that shit. You're getting so much
honest with her.
I would have hated that lady for doing me like that on TV. Oh, I'd have been so bad. Like better.
I was like, baby, you did not tell her the truth.
I couldn't believe it. I said, what? That was her way of saying it wasn't good, in my opinion. But I was just like, okay.
She's trying to be nice.
She's trying to be nice to that girl. Because, again, Joella's a supporter. And when you think about somebody like that, you want to make sure your baby's is cool. You know, Katie was awkward, if you will. She's a little interesting. She's a little very interesting. I don't know.
I still think that Gaga is probably one of their best, like, main celebrity judge that they've had. Because Gaga went in and took that job very seriously.
I'm absolutely shocked that you did not say Christina Applegate. I am shocked you did not mention her.
No, I mean, if I'm being, I mean, Christina was fine. They had the whole pheromone moment. That was great. But Gaga went backstage in Untucked and said, you can do this, you can do that, you can do that. This could be better. You're all amazing.
No, but we got to talk about how Gaga was like, oh, this is the Comme des Garçons moment that I did back in the, oh, this is from the galleries of the archives. I was like, yeah.
She was living her life. Like she.
I was like, come on, in a suit with that hair, please. I was like, come on, Gogs. Come on, bitch. I loved it. I loved it. If by the grace of God we ever get Bianca up in there, if we ever get Beyonce, I don't think we will, but if we ever did, I mean, low key, if she come out with Act 3 and there's 2 more seasons left and Beyonce's on that break, like she's been talking about, maybe, but I would love it. I need that day to happen, please and thank you. God, wait for me to get on the show that day so I can have my. I'm from Houston.
Why you say it like that?
I'm from Houston. There's a Hucklebuck. I drive by the Knowles Rolling Center every time on 45.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you for getting that women's shelter in there. We appreciate you. Yeah. No, they put a lot of money into Houston. Y'all don't know that, but Beyonce and Kelly have actually done that. Janet Jackson would be a bop too. Ooh, yes. Janet would be great.
They use all her songs, so I might as well bring Janet.
Yeah, turn her microphone up, sweetie. Bitch, full blast, like both stereo. Okay.
Like, oh my God, thank you so much, Janet Jackson. Thank you so much for being here.
And then it's RuPaul. We have Janet Jackson. Thank you so much, RuPaul, for having me. Right. I know my sister was here. The ghost of Christmas past. You know her. For her name, I forget it sometimes. Yeah, a lot of us do. I'm just kidding. Well, anyway, Ru, I love you. But yeah, I would. I'm not going to do that to Janet. God bless Janet. I love Janet. I'm still mad about
it. Have you seen what's it called, the Legends panel? That parody.
To be real.
Not that one. There's a different one.
You talk about the one where they have Prince sounding like this and Prince is talking like that. Beyonce isn't going to make it into the final because of everything. I hate how they have Prince's. I hate it so much. Hate it.
But Janet and Madonna are the stars of that. Yes. They be going back and forth.
Especially Madonna be cut up on that panel now because they won't give her no grace on Got to Be Real. They won't get mad.
Oh no, they barely even use her over there. But yeah, if y'all haven't seen the Legends panel, go check that out.
Real, when they did Fantasia, she'll fill your life. She'll fill your joy. And I'm not leaving.
You said you are beneath me, and you are always beneath the appropriate.
And you're always beneath the appropriate note. Tony, No, it's ain't nobody talking to you, Tony Broxton.
And ain't no one talking to you. Mary J can never find the right note. Oh, the way they had Tony Braxton talking like this is so
funny. And then Mariah, hi, it's Christina. Yeah, Mariah.
Oh God.
You can take the low notes and I'll take the high notes.
Yeah, when they did the cut to Beyonce and somebody they was looking up like, bitch.
Wait, it's Beyonce go, is Jessica Simpson pregnant?
Baby, that show did not favor anybody. Anybody could get it. Everybody was up for a read.
It was Dionne Warwick. Oh, hey,
Aretha. It said, I know the talking cigarette ain't saying.
I know. Yeah, dude, hold on. Oh, I need something in my mouth to sound like Aretha.
I know the talking cigarette ain't trying to come from me. See, Rihanna went to school. That was the moon and wax of the soul.
Oh, wait, but my Yahtzee. Wait, Patti LaBelle. Hey, Patti LaBelle.
Wait.
How did you get to my island, Benjamin?
Even when Whitney had passed and they gave her that whole monologue, and then I think when she talked about Wendy, she's like, see that young man break down like this.
We got the Whitney Houston vocal. It's me, Whitney Houston, back from the dead. Yes, I'm in heaven, and I love you girls so much. However, I talk about all these things here. Patty, I love you. Nothing wrong to say. Diana, you are the queen. Baby Beyonce, you get that girl.
Umbrella girl. Also, like, if it's funny, it's funny. I can't.
Oh my God. I wish y'all were around when it came out live and it came out weekly sometimes or in the month, and just crispy business is the episode I tell people to start with. Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce. They read Mary J. Blige down to that. I cannot.
Oh man.
It's the way they do Shaka Khan's voice. You knew what was in the wrap. It's tortilla. That? Oh, you talking about with Christina Aguilera? It's straight.
Yeah, that point blank. Period. What about that leakage?
You couldn't take yourself there, but you could bring a tampon to Ed James.
Shout out to the good Samaritans of the world who re-uploaded these episodes. Oh man,
yo, if y'all haven't seen it,
Jesus,
you have to.
Team Soldiers for Christ.
Everybody that watches my show, it is literally where a lot of my humor has come from. All the funniest. I have cried laughing at these parodies. And what they do is, in case y'all don't know about this, if Emmerich, you can find it and someone could just spell it out. I think it's spelled like this because I have to promote it. Gots to be real. It's spelled just like this.
Gots number 2 B
2 and then be real. And like I'm getting a headache just talking about it, but like,
it's so good.
Go down the line of it, and it's parody. They take clips from interviews and they somehow do voiceovers, and it makes it almost seem like they're talking to each other and they're reading, and it's all playful, it's all fun, but it's very early 90s, early 2000s diva humor. So how y'all are stans of Taylor and Nicki, before that was the thing, before Taylor and Nicki were like that, like they were talking about the other girls. Like Beyonce was going into her legend icon status, and the girls were like, we don't know if we want to give it to her. Then you had other people like Britney and Fantasia.
It's so
they
good.
do the
it's
voices
so well
of these people. Like it's like Aretha is like on the opposite sides of Patti LaBelle, and they have these different like class versus sass. You just gotta get into it, and they read, honey. They be reading.
It's so funny. Oh, it's so funny. And it's like over a decade old. Like it's just classic, iconic. It will never get old. I think the creators like stopped creating. I think she took her whole channel down. Some good Samaritans re-uploaded it, and so that we can still enjoy it to this day, because it deserves to be out there forever.
Shout out to the creator though. I had reshared some clips on my Twitter and it went viral. And I think the creator had like retweeted like, it's so nice to see y'all still talking about it. A couple of the voice actors even talked about it and were like, thank y'all for sharing it.
Forever.
It's just, that was
Forever.
YouTube humor back in the day when we were looking for funny shit to watch. That was it, man. It's it. So if you get a chance to watch it, me and Jamar, that's on our recommended stamp list before we wrap up this review today. Get you some comedy, have a key cackle, do that. So I'm here for it. I can't. We got some super chats here. Dionne Warwick, aka Raven.
Not Raven.
I don't know.
Not Raven.
I don't know. Teen Titan. Go. No, I can't imagine Dionne Warwick being a superhero. I mean, she'd be Captain Paul Malls, but there it is. Drewski, thank you for the super chat. Late tonight, but this week's episode was fun. Also, 2 white queens self-referencing with black vagina. The door is Raven opened. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't. I cannot. I can't do it today. Let's see here. I'm just trying to figure out where the context, because I don't know where that context came from. I'm like, huh? But no, let's go ahead and wrap this up, Jamar. It's getting late here. And I want you to have a wonderful evening, just like myself. And again, I appreciate you for being here, friend, since you can't be on Sunday's panel tomorrow, where I get to do this with Julie and Gabby and them. So give your social medias and where people can find you and support you.
So you can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's spelled JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, and while we still have it, at Jamar840. So the reason why I can't be at the panel tomorrow, we're going over all of the Chasing Atlanta auditions tomorrow. So good luck to all who applied, and yes, look out for the new season.
I didn't know that she did Dionne Warwick. Are you serious?
Who?
Are y'all saying that Raven did Dionne Warwick before?
No.
No, you're not.
Oh,
no.
Wait, like somebody showed me the video.
Okay, I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move around.
I don't know.
She spoke about it on the Monet podcast. Ooh-wee.
I didn't watch that full thing. I don't know. Maybe she did.
I didn't watch it too. Okay, I'm gonna do her a favor and not go in. So yeah, AC, thank you for this. To people on Cash App, I hope things are going good. I hope they are too. Yeah, I have to move around because you know how far I'll go. So listen, I'm getting wiser, kids. I gotta move around because all right. Ooh, all right. Black History Month is around the corner, and so is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Thank you for tuning in. All of my links are available in the About section of my channel. That Linktree link will take you where you need to go. I did do a reaction to this episode as well as Canada's Drag Race, and I'm completing Traders. I haven't posted episode 2 and 3 yet. I'm going to post them Sunday, y'all, because I do need to take a break. I'm tired of looking at the TV. I'm going to be honest with you. I need a break from my television screen. Like,
it's
my eyes are like, ugh.
To watch a show, take notes of the show,
rewatch it again with the screenshots, and then go back over it one more again before we talk about it. And so for Monday, we are doing the Traders review. That's going to be episodes 1 through 3. That's why I would like Sunday before the panel. I'm going to do 2 and 3 with those episodes and then spend Monday morning getting my recap before we do the video. I just need tonight to take a break from anything to do with TV. I just want to play a video game. That's a little bit different. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different, a lot different. So there we go. All right. But bookable on Cameo, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com, affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. Get you a free week on me. Yes. And if you dropped a tippy poo today, thank you for the tippy poos today. And the super chats, y'all were amazing, and you blessed my channel, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Check me out tomorrow with the panel. Monday for Traders, break Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll be back Thursday again with the rant report. So if you haven't figured that out, Thursday through Sundays will be our schedule. Once Canada's Drag Race ends next week, that will be the new Friday show will be Traders. And then after Canada's Drag Race ends, we will be starting our new memberships. Boom, boom, boom. The Rant Pack panel is coming very soon. I got to talk to Liam about that and my other moderator, Emrika. Thank you, Emrika, for moderating today. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you, Liam, for also, Liam, for moderating today. We love you. Love you. Love you. We appreciate you. I love you, Rant Pack. You're amazing. And we thank you so very much. Take care of yourselves. Big hug for me. Do not send hate to anybody that we talked about today. Support this show. Support these queens. If you're at DragCon UK, I hope you had a wonderful time. You got to see Bing Bang Bong live. And I'm jealous.
Oh, God. That was so fun.
I'm jelly. But make sure y'all take care. And we will see you for the next one. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.